Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Hello, Cosmo. Hello. Beast, energy. I will not read that out. Hello, Christina. Hello, George. Hello, hi, George. Hi, Witchy. Hello, kiss emoji. Hello, Anna. Hello, Stacy. How's it going? Hi, Yo. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Witchy Luna Soleil. Welcome. Hello, Key. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Thomas. Hey, friend. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jesse in Denver and Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Hello, Lori. Hello, Aunt Monica. Hello, Crystal. Hi, Emma. Hi from Chicago. Hello. Hello, Gris. Hello, Nikki. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Vicky. You love cheese? I mean, who doesn't? Hello, Lindsay. We're at a Burmese place again today. Hello, Peach. Hello from the UK. Hello from Cali. I can also say that. Hello, Bailey. Thank you. Hello, B. Hi, Sydney. Hi from Pennsylvania. Hello, Jen. Oh, sorry about that, Jess. It happens on accident sometimes. Nugget's doing okay. He's actually a little sick today. Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Laura from Ireland. Lindsay, Anna C. Hello. It is tea. It's ginger. Well, actually, it's not. It's just ginger and honey. Hello, Gabby. Thank you, Nikki. Hello, Michelle and other Nikki. You like my lemon earrings? Thank you. Thank you, MJ. I will, Lainey. I got you. Thank you, Jamie. Hello, Lily. Hello, Mackenzie and Alex. Hi, Katie. Hi, Red. Hello, Naima. Hello, Rose and Zizi. Thank you, Skeeter. What are we eating today? Burmese food. Hello, Dixon. Hello, Rose. Hello, Peyton. Do I plan on any more piercings? Maybe. We'll see. Um, Hi, Marcy. Hi, Sarah. Glad you. Oh, thank you so much, Diane. Hello. Hi, Aaron. It sounds good. It is very good. Hello, Daya. Hello, St. Louis. Hello, Boy. Hello, Miranda. Yes, I'm in a dress mood today. Thank you, Wagner. Hello, Melissa. Hello, SV and Laura. Jenny, Annabelle. Hi, Kaylee. Hello, Emery. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Carlos. Thank you, Snotty. Can we see the dress? I can't really stand up right now. Maybe in a little bit. Uh, Hello, Valentina and Hannah. Thank you, Mom. Bo. I don't know how to say that name. Cash flying emojis. Hello. Hello, Hannah. Have I ever watched Drag Race? A little bit, but I'm not like super into it. Hello, Heathen and Low Rat. Bonnie. Thank you, Gracie. I can kind of give you an idea here. It's like it goes all the way down to my ankles. This dress. Thank you, Jamie. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Tia. Thank you, Dia. They're lemons. They're lemons. They're actually desiccated or dried lemons. Believe it or not, actual real lemons. Um, Hello, Aiden. Thank you. Hello, Leah. Hi, Rihanna. Hello from Sweden. Hi. Oh, got some of my eye. Oh, come on. Don't mess up my makeup. Oh, good. Um, Hello, Lisbeth. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Kay. I know. Should we try it? So it is honey ginger tisane, which means it's like a honey and ginger. There's not even tea in it. It's just honey and ginger. I am matching my drink. That was not intentional at all. Isn't that cool? The dress, I want to say it's from Amazon, but I got it a couple of years ago. I haven't worn it in a long time. Thank you, Malls. Hi, everyone. Hello from Nepal. That's cool. What's up, y'all? All right, here we go. Did I go live last night? No, I didn't. You like seeing another side of me other than TikTok? What do you mean, like my videos? Hello, E. Hello, Skylar. Oh, oh wow. Oh, that's great. That's like way more ginger than I thought it would be in a really good way. Thank you, Mouse. It's from Amazon, believe it or not. I don't have an Amazon storefront. I do have an Amazon wish list. but I don't have a storefront. I probably should do one of those. People keep telling me I should. Hello, Allison. What's up, y'all? Lemon tea with lemon earrings? Pretty much, yeah. Hello, George. How's it going? If anyone has questions, we can start answering questions. If y'all, I do have a wish. Oh, I do have a wish list. Lemon and ginger, no tea, very comforting. Yeah. Thank you, Malls. Hello, Lily. Hello, Alice in Wonderland. Be shopping from there. Okay, maybe I'll put some stuff on there. Hi, Lissa. Kind of restaurant. This is Burmese. So if y'all have y'all ever been to Burmese? It's kind of like Indian food, but slightly different. Hi, Sean. Hello. Do I answer questions other than trans issues? Yeah. If you have questions for me, I'm very open to answer. I'm open to answering any questions. So I thought I was going to go live yesterday, but basically I was filming a drag show, and I was thinking, oh yeah, hi Caroline. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll go to the drag show and film and like stream it, and then I can use that footage. But it turned out that it was so loud. It was so loud, and I had my loops in the whole time. So I ended up just filming it offline because there was no way y'all would have been able to hear anything. So, hi Lexi. Where'd I get this dress? Amazon. Am I dating right now? Yes, I have a girlfriend. Favorite ride at Disney was Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance. Why after, oh, here's a good one from Mary Jane. Why after transitioning for 5 minutes did you decide to educate people on being trans? Good. I don't know if I'd call that a good question. It seems like a bad faith question, but I'm happy to answer it. I've been transitioning for 3 years and 6, so like 3.5 years. So I've got 3.5 years of experience under my belt. It's been a little bit more than 5 minutes. Hello from St. Petersburg, Florida. Hi. Are the earrings real? Yes. They are. They're dried lemons. They're actual dried lemons that are coated in some stuff so that they don't go bad. But yeah, they're real lemons. Isn't that cool? Is my family disappointed? No. My family is super supportive, and my mom and dad hang out in the stream all the time. Thank you, Concrete. Someone said, "What's it like in San Francisco?" I live in the UK, and oh yeah, UK is I've been to the UK before as well, many times. It's very different, super duper different. I like the UK too. I love the UK. I've been to Scotland, been to England. I've not been to Ireland, but I've been to a lot of places in both Scotland and England. So I love it. Hello, Guaca. How's it going? Hello, Iman. I wanted to ask, how do I confess to my family that I'm a part of the queer community? I mean, here's the thing. You use the word confess, and that's not the right word. Because confession typically implies that you've done something wrong. Like you confess to something you did wrong, right? Being queer is nothing wrong with that. How do you tell your family? You just tell them. And, it's better that they know and you not have to live in the closet, because living in the closet is pretty miserable. I lived there for a long time, and I did not have fun. So as long as you can stay safe, like physically and emotionally safe after you come out, it's worth it. It's worth it. Sorry that I'm boring. Okay, well, if I'm boring, you don't have to stick around here. What do I do for work? I'm a content creator full time. What's my favorite place I've ever visited? Favorite place I've ever visited? I don't know. That's a good one. I really liked, I love France. I'm just going to say France in general. How does taking hormones help with transitioning, if you don't mind me asking? Good question, Charlotte. Basically, hormones, they change your body over time. So my skin is a lot softer. My face slowly is becoming more feminine over the years. It changes your mood and kind of how your emotions process in a little bit. And a bit of sort of does that. It doesn't like change you entirely. It doesn't give you crazy mood swings necessarily, but it's a subtle but powerful change. And there's some other stuff too, but it helps in a big way. It helps a lot of people put together kind of that puzzle. It's a puzzle piece that a lot of people are missing. Not every trans person takes hormones, but I do. You like my red nails, Katie? Did I go to the Pride event last night? I was at a Pride event, yes. Here's a great question from Maxine. Transplants for a thing, would I want one? So uterine, of course, referring to uterus. Would I get a uterus? I don't want a uterus. I'm pretty happy with that one. That's not something I'm interested in. Does the mic keep getting muffled? Here, let me try it. Okay, is this better? Is this better? Are we good here? Better? We like better. Okay, good. Good. What hair products do I use? Usually just Hi Backwoods. Hello. Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Leave-In Conditioner. Yeah, you can say something. You got a question? Let me know. Let me know. Only when I touch my phone. Yes, I do have to touch my phone often to like scroll and make sure I'm seeing everything. Do you know if testosterone? Oh, here's a good one from Noah. Noah's girlfriend. Do you know if tea stops your period? My boyfriend wants to know. I think it does. I'm no expert on testosterone, even though I had it. Well, an AFAB. I'm not AFAB, not assigned female at birth, so I don't know how testosterone affects those things personally. But I've heard that it does over time. And if there are any trans men or trans masculine people in the audience who want to chime in about that, feel free to correct me. But I'm pretty sure it does. Although a quick Google could prove me right or wrong. Did my nose piercing hurt? Yeah, but not for that long. Thank you, Nicolette. Oh no, this is a great question from Bella. I love this question, Bella, and it doesn't come off as rude at all. Hey, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but is it hard to find shoes? Bella, yes, it is hard to find shoes. It is very hard to find shoes. So I have a size 13 women's shoe, which is often like 11 and a half, 12 in men's. So a lot of times the cutest shoes that I want the most are like stop at 10 or 11 in terms of size. So I have to opt for shoes that are either like from a brand that makes them bigger. Amazon Essentials has really been great. I wear a lot of Doc Martens because Doc Martens has a genderless line of shoes. Like I'm wearing brown boots right now that are neither male nor female, but I like them a lot. And sometimes you can find stuff. It's definitely not like anytime I see a pair of shoes that I want, I'm like, there's no way that they have a size that fits me. It's unfortunately just the way of the world. But that's a great question. Great question, Bella. What are we eating today? Burmese food. But we're chatting a little bit, drinking our ginger honey tisane. Do I have any advice on starting hormones? Yeah, I do, Miles. You should try Square Pie, guys. Oh, I've been there many times. They're the best. Hi, Sierra. And hello, Lucy. I started hormones about 6 months after I started my transition. It was from October 2020 when I realized I was trans and started transitioning to May 2021 where I started. So about six or 7 months. Can I do the math? Like October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 7 months. So take your time. You don't need to rush to do it. Even at the 7 month mark, I was like, is this what I really want? I think so. Let me give it a try, right? Because just because you start hormones doesn't mean you have to keep doing it. You can absolutely stop if you want. And like as long as you're not on it for years, you're not going to have anything permanent happen. So just give it a shot if you're on the fence. Is my voice going to change? No, my voice is not going to change. I might change. I might choose to change it by training. I can't do it like hormones doesn't change your voice. I wish it did. Estrogen at least doesn't do it. Trans men who go on testosterone, their voice will change. But my voice, once your voice is low, it can't just get kicked back up to high. If I wanted to change my voice to be a little bit higher, like somewhere up here, I would have to really work at it and voice train, just kind of talk like this. There's a lot of exercises you can do, and this is not like a good convincing voice or whatever you want to call it, but like it takes time and effort to perfect a voice. But I really like my voice, so I'm not planning. Thank you, Kath. Happy Friday. Hello. Thank you, Mons. Hi. Here's a good one. How did I know I didn't want a monogamous relationship? Because I am polyamorous, which means if you don't know what polyamory means, that means you can date multiple people at once and have like a girlfriend and a wife and another girlfriend. Like it's all there. I've been in many monogamous relationships over the years, like many. They never quite worked for me. Like there was like some that like were decent, and I have a lot of exes that I still respect and like as people. I think are super nice, and it wasn't like there's anything about monogamy that was like, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. It just never was quite a fit for me. Um, and once I discovered that polyamory was a thing that a lot of people do, I started looking into it and I tried it, and it's like, oh yeah, I like that. Did Emily make that dress? No, no. But she was wearing a dress last night that she wore, and she looked so good. I'll post a picture of it soon, I promise. What are we having for dinner? We are eating Burmese food, and yes, these are real lemons. They are real lemons. And I have a dried lemon in my tea, which is hilarious. Why can't I speak? You can speak. Such a pretty color. Thank you, Veronica. I am dating someone. Her name is Emily. She's the sweetest. Um, Trying to find some good comments. Mods, feel free to pin some things. Is this? Yes, this is the same place we were at last Friday, and I was so enamored with this food. It is so good. I just had to come back. So here I am. Genuine question: do you ever get jealous? That's a good question, Carol Ann. So polyamory, jealousy happens, and it like no one's denying that it happens. It's just when it does happen, it's not unexpected, and you can deal with it, right? You can talk to your partner or partners about it, right? Like, hey, Sarah, I was feeling a little jealous. Or maybe I feel like I've been worried a little bit. We haven't spent that much time together the last few weeks. Do you think maybe we could spend a little bit extra time? I've a little jealousy. I know you've been spending time with your other partners, which is great. Just talking about it and communicating, because if you don't say it out loud, it will fester. But if you do say it out loud, it's a lot less scary than you think. And eventually it can just kind of get resolved and go away. Am I still on dating apps? Oh yeah, sure. I don't swipe there. I don't remember the last time I swiped. But yeah, I'm on there. Chris G says, any side effects to taking hormones? Not really. I mean, the effects of them, the main effects are all things that I want, which is the face over time will feminize, the skin gets softer, your brain kind of starts clicking emotionally, and there's other things that I won't say here, but there's nothing about estrogen that's happened that is a downside for me. Everything is the intended effect is working, and I am very happy. Thank you, Macklin. I love seeing. Oh, here's a nice comment, or at least I think it's nice. I love seeing another side of you other than what TikTok makes you out to be. Thank you. Yeah, I did make a video I posted one this morning that kind of speaks to that. So thank you. What are some things that trans people say is a period to them when taking hormones? So this is a good question. It's something that we kind of got into the other day. But basically, sometimes people who take estrogen, trans women, trans femmes, they will, this is a 10 out of 10 restaurant for whoever asks, will experience something called phantom period pain. It's not something I experience, but I know people who do. And it basically means that even though you don't have ovaries, you don't have a uterus, you cannot menstruate, you cannot have a period, even still, your body, because it has estrogen, will give you like phantom period symptoms. So bloating, cramping, just generally like a crabby mood, things like that. And it tends to kick in once a month. And I know trans women who go through that every month. Now, to be clear, it's very valid and totally great, or, not great, but like gender affirming, and doesn't happen to me. But I think a lot of times people who aren't in the know will hear like, oh yeah, wait, she said she has a period? What is she talking about? And it's like, we know we're not referring to, the traditional definition of a period. We're referring to something else that's kind of a shadow of a period, or phantom period pains, right? Now, in a world where everyone understood this, we could just use the word period and be fine. But I think it's important to explain to people what we're talking about. Again, not something I experienced, but yeah. How do I feel about the Disney video? I stand by it. Thank you, Heather. Have I met other trans people? Yes, many of them. I have many friends who are trans. I would say that my trans friend to cis friend ratio is about 50-50. Thank you, Anne Marie. What's the difference between trans women and trans femmes? A great question, user 48. Okay. So it's kind of like the square rectangle thing. Well, actually, maybe that's not the best example. Basically, a trans woman is someone like me who identifies as a woman. The word woman fits perfectly for me. I am a woman, so I'm a trans woman. I'm on the gender binary woman. Trans femmes, I'm also a trans femme in that I am trans and I am feminine, but sometimes people are trans and feminine, but don't necessarily mesh with the label woman, right? You can be trans femme, someone who's on estrogen, maybe wears more dresses and makeup and just generally more feminine, but doesn't necessarily call themselves a woman. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like all typically all trans women are going to be trans femmes, but not all trans femmes are trans women are trans women. It's a little bit more of a broader category that includes some non-binary people. Yeah. Do you buy period products? No, because I don't have any need for them. Although I could buy some to keep on me in case my AFAB friends needed them. I would, but that's not something I've ever been asked for. But the first time that someone asks me for one, I will be ready with it. Or at least I will then go out and get one so I'm ready next time. Advice for people whose parents don't approve of them coming out. Can we pin that really quick? Dylan Mulvaney tried that. Well, I think it's great that she did because, again, like in the places where a tampon might be needed, for example, the women's bathroom where trans women tend to be, if you have a tampon on you and someone needs one, you can be the person that gives it to them. But like, that's why we carry them. But that's the only reason. I would never need one for myself because I don't bleed. So, thank you, Jenna. I go in the women's bathroom. How did transitioning affect your work life? Good question, Tony. Well, I came out when I was still working in tech. So I had a boss, like an actual job boss thing, like traditional job. And he was super cool. It was actually funny. I remember I was wearing a dress and we went out for drinks that night because it was a small company. We were friends. And I was like wearing a dress the whole night. He didn't say anything. And at the end of the night, I was like, by the way, I want to tell you, I'm trans. And he looked at me like, wait, you mean like transgender? And I was like, yeah, look at this dress. And he was like, oh, I thought that was just like a fat. He was just like, he had no idea. He's like, I just thought that was like a fashion thing. I was like, well, yes, but also he was super cool and everyone at the company was really nice. There was no problem with anyone calling me Lily instead of Nick or calling me she instead of he. It was like dream scenario. And I stayed, I mean, I came out, I was probably at the company for another year. Let's see, I probably told him early 2021. I was there for another like year and a half, close to 2 years before I started doing content. Oh no, I know it's an actual job too. I guess I meant traditional job. This is an actual job. I know. A lot of people think it's not, but you know what I mean. Nothing you say can make me like you. Okay, that's fine. Join the club. Well, how do I feel about polygamy? Tiffany, polygamy, very different from polyamory. Polygamy is like one man, many wives, and that's not good. That's basically misogyny, the marriage. Why do you think that people are scared of trans people? This is a good question, Stacy. You think it's because they don't understand? You know, you can talk about this in a bigger context than just trans people. A very common tactic that the ruling class, whatever you want to call it, like white cis men, in our case here, will enact against every other group is by making them seem scared, right? There's a group that is taking things from you, right? They're invading your bathrooms. They're taking sports from women. They're erasing the concept of what it means to be a woman. A woman. They're doing all these things, and like these are specific to the trans community, but you could go back to 1940s Germany, right? And you know, people of my religion then were also, there was different things like we were running the banks and all this stuff. Like, again, none of it being true, it's people are scared because there's all this fake stuff out there about us that is making them scared. It's scare tactics. So my job, as I see it, is to dispel these falsehoods, right? That we are, yeah, I'm in the women's bathroom. I'm not there to hurt anyone. I'm just there to pee, right? Like, yes, we're playing women's sports, but we don't have an advantage in the way you might think. Things like that. So I do use the women's restroom, yes, because I'm a woman, so I use the women's restroom. Yeah. That's a good question. Bella said, "Do I ever get looks when I'm getting my hair and nails done?" Um, no, I mean, it's also like men who get their hair and makeup done, right? Like a lot of times, gay men will get their nails done. Not even like sometimes cis men can do it, or not cis men, straight men can do it too. Um, I've never really had an issue. I did one time go into a not a nail salon. Well, it was a nail salon that also did eyebrows, and I was like, "Hey, uh, can I get my eyebrows done?" And they're like, "Oh, we don't do male eyebrows." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Well, you, man," and this is in San Francisco. They're like, your eyebrows are too thick. You understand? Like, our wax won't work on you. It's like, that is not how wax works. Um, Anyone can get their eyebrows waxed. And they like kept digging in. It was embarrassing for both of us, and very hurtful. But generally, that kind of thing doesn't happen. Generally, that thing kind of doesn't happen. Uh, can you talk about trans people in sports? I mean, what questions do you have? Hello, Slim. Hi, everyone. I said people are rude sometimes. Sometimes not. That particular person was. Have I ordered yet? No. You know what? Let's go to sub only for a little bit, and we can talk about the menu. How about that? Hi, everyone. Ooh, that ginger. That is a strong drink. And again, fully non-alcoholic. It's like straight up ginger and honey and hot water. That's it. Hi, Liv. Hi, Silas. Oh yeah, no, this restaurant like fully knows me. We are. I know the name of everyone here. It's all good. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. Hi, Silas. How are my subscribers doing? Hello, Westford B. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you, Daisy. And if anyone wants to subscribe, it's only $2.69 for the first month. So not bad. Thank you, Slim. Yeah, sub only is better, but I still want to answer comments. I want to answer questions. People got questions I want to answer. Hello, Grace. Hi, Sydney. Thank you. Hi, Jess. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Katie. Our two UK people commenting in a row. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, the Flava. Thank you. What should I call you? You probably asked this last time. Person who said I love the dress. OMG. Owl eyes glasses. Hello, Hope. Yes, you are here. Hi. Oh no, yeah, you're subscribed. Hi. Hello, Ash. Hi. Thank you, Ashley, for subscribing. We are Ashley brings us to what's that math? 14 away from our goal. Hi, Chris. Oh, that's not true, Veronica. I cannot pull off every color. I just wear colors that do work for me. Hi, Bella. Thank you for subscribing, Bella. We're now 13 away from our goal. Awesome. Why did I pick 663? Oh, because last time it was it would have made it. Yeah, I remember from last time. Thank you, Sunshine. I got the earrings off Etsy. If you just type in like lemon earrings, they should come up. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Kimberly. Remind you of Lucille Ball. Thank you, Veronica. Hi, Ellie. How's it going? Do I believe in God? Not really. I was about to say a different word. Agnostic. I'm agnostic. So I don't like really believe in God, but I also don't believe in God. It's just not something I think about. Thank you, Stargirl, for subscribing. We are 12 away, and Charlotte as well makes us 11 away from our goal. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Is Nugget okay? I think he just ate something bad. Like I got these treats from him at a maker's market last weekend, and they seemed to be fine. But then like there was nothing else different that he ate. And this morning he woke me up with a couple little surprises on the carpet. So I don't know, but that's why he's not here right now. People are so rude. I think it's funny that queer community doesn't believe in God. I mean, a lot of queer people do believe in God, and I think that's great. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with being religious. In fact, I got a lot of religious friends. Um, the problem comes in when people use religion to justify their ignorance or their hate. That's the problem. Where do I normally shop for dresses? You mean? Honestly, mostly Amazon. Questions? Yeah, no, Charlotte, ask questions. I'm here. Thank you, Talia, for subscribing. We are now 10 away from our goal. Thank you. Hello, Liliana. You believe in God? Cool. Yeah, it's great. No, I got nothing against religious people. I got plenty of friends who are religious. It's not that. That's not the problem. In fact, I think it's cool to believe in that, and I kind of wish I had faith like that. I just don't. But there's plenty of ways to believe in a higher power that don't involve discriminating against your fellow humans, right? Yeah, that's the problem, exactly. Okay, shall we read the menu? Queer people have nothing to... Yeah, it's different. It's different. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, there you are. Liv subscribed. Thank you, Liv. It must have not showed me. Thank you, Liv. And also thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. We are now 9 away from our goal. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Oh, the sweetest. Well, yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. And thank you, Sarah Mary. You are very sweet. I like this dress too. I would never have picked this, but Emily stayed over last night, and I asked her to pick my dress, and this is the one she picked. And she also picked these earrings, and she's best. Anyways, have I ever had anyone subscribe and be rude? Oh yeah, plenty. I mean, if you want to subscribe and be rude, you can do it for $2.69. You'll probably get a comment or two in before we mute you, but it's up to you. Hi, Jillian. Enjoy. You got a bath sense? Hi, we do love Emily. Agree. I agree, Silas. Where do I normally shop for clothes? Honestly, Amazon. If someone sends me a DM, remind me. I'll do it tonight. I'll make an Amazon storefront with all of the stuff I ever wore and have worn on stream. I'll do it. Exactly, Cuss. Exactly. Okay, let's read the menu. So we have this, which is the ginger and honey and hot water thing. Next, we're for drink wise, we are going to get a mango lassi, which is this incredible yogurt drink. We had it last time. It's got mango, yogurt, and lime. It's just so good. Well, what are the options, Liz? If you don't know what to eat, give us some options we can choose for you. Thank you, Sarah. I feel really cute today. Okay, let's look at the menu. So last time we got what was the starter? We got a ginger salad last time. Yeah, cabbage, pickled ginger, fried garlic, sesame seeds, split yellow peas, and peanuts. We got that last time. Any advice? My cousin came out as trans and doesn't speak to any family. I mean, honestly, thank you, Frida. Honestly, that's kind of up to them. If their family is not supportive, then they have every right not to speak to their family. Is that kind of what happened? Is the family's not supportive? Yeah, Emery, I'll put it on my Amazon storefront. Someone will DM me to remind me either on Discord or Insta or whatever. Thank you, Bella. I'm gonna get Mexican. Mexican sounds good. And thank you, Kelly. Hello. We know, you run a favorite restaurant. Do I have a favorite dish? I mean, I love to make an apple pie. Thank you, Maya, for subscribing. Welcome. We have 8 more to our goal, which is cool. I would love to hit the 663 today. And hello, hey. I do love making apple pie. Like, I'm typically a little too lazy to make the crust, but I'll get some crust and then slice up some apples and make like a caramel thing and, put it all in. I like to do a lattice. So it's like, cross on it and then a little egg brush. Eat it with some ice cream. That's one of my favorite things to cook. Also, one of my safe foods is dumplings, so I'll like boil them and make a little. Thank you, Stargirl. Thank you, LKP, for subscribing. Welcome. Okay, we're 7 away? Love it. What's your question, Clap? You might have gotten filtered. Yeah, I think I didn't see your question. Maybe phrase it differently because it doesn't tell you when you get filtered. That would be so helpful if it did. I want to answer your question. I just need to see it first. What were we talking about? A safe food. A safe food just means, like, I know exactly what I'm getting. I know I like it. It's comforting. A comfort food is another way. That's a good question. If I accidentally misgender someone, how do I correct myself? Apologize, be genuine, but don't linger. Right? Just say, "Ugh, I am so sorry. I know your pronouns are this, and then move on, right? Because you don't want to linger. That's not comfortable. No, Liz, ask questions. It's okay. Dumplings for lunch, yes. Yeah, I have like a bag of frozen. I don't make them. I've made them before, but I just have a bag of frozen dumplings that I get from the grocery store, and then I boil them. I make a little like soy sauce and vinegar little mix, and then just dip them in there. Sometimes put some sesame seeds on top. Yeah, reliable, exactly. Is TikTok my job? I've been a full-time content creator for a year and a half now. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Cass. I think someone sent a little dollar gift. Steven. You know, Steven, I like Steven. Steven will send funny messages sometimes. Steven said, Mamacita, you have to stop looking this good on live. Scar, I'm not seeing your comments. No, they might be getting filtered. Dream job. In a lot of ways, it is a dream job, and I'm very privileged to do what I do. There are certain things, though, that like it gets intense sometimes. Do some women get scared when you enter the restaurant? No, definitely not. There's no reason to be. I'm just here eating like anyone else. Hi, Victoria. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Lord. Hello, Ale. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that look, again, I recognize how privileged I am to be able to do this, and I love it so much. I cannot see doing anything else. That being said, there are a lot of things that make this difficult. A lot of nasty stuff comes through my way. A lot of people I love have been hurt because of the hate that comes through. People like targeting. There's a lot of emotional labor. Hello, Jay. Anyone more including me? What do you mean, Charlotte? Oh yeah, we'll read the menu in a second. Restroom. Oh, the restroom. I've never felt anyone be scared. I think they will oftentimes look at me and like block me as a trans woman, and then like be like, yeah, trans women in the restroom are cool. Sometimes they might be, you know, like look and like have to take a second and be like, yeah, we're cool with trans women in the restroom, and that's learning, and that's great. Hi, Jay. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, almost 700 subscriptions. Isn't that crazy? Less than a month ago, we were in the 100s. Crazy. It is a dress sale. What job would you do if you were not famous? I don't even know if I consider myself famous, but I don't know. Probably something I'd like a whole lot less. Where are we eating today? We're at a Burmese restaurant, so it's gonna. We'll read the menu very soon. SF must be a decent place in relation to diversity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's more progressive than a lot of places. I would avoid living in places that don't typically have progressive ideas, right? Like most major cities, I'd be fine moving to if I had to. New York City, LA, Chicago, places like this, great. It's when you get into the rural areas of the United States that things start getting a little more iffy. But I like San Francisco because San Francisco is one of, if not the queer capitals in the world. So I love being here, and the food's great, and it's gorgeous, and everything like that. Thank you, Ale. Can we get a fit check? Did you just add subscription? Well, there's $2.69, and then there's one that's like in the $9 per month, at least for the first month. Hello, Kristen. I haven't added anything. No. Thank you, Free Spirited, for subscribing. We are now 5 away from our goal. Incredible. Victoria, yeah, exactly, Jillian. No, you're not muted, Liz. You're here, but you might be getting filtered if you're asking questions. I haven't seen any. I will address every comment that comes through. So if I don't address it, it means I'm not seeing it. How was it, Victoria? It was great. I had a great time. No fit check. I mean, you can kind of see from here. It's hard for me to stand up. I'll stand up in a little bit, but I'm wearing a dress. It looks like this. It goes all the way down to my ankles. New Jersey, 20 minutes from me. I say, yeah, totally. Oh, thank you, Free Spirit, and thank you for subscribing. What's about your cousin? Yeah, I think so, Charlotte. It must be. Do you believe in God? Not really. Why did I not stream yesterday? You mean, Jamie? Do you prefer women or men? I prefer women. Yeah, I'm very gay. I'm a woman who's into women. That makes me a lesbian. I even have a tattoo. Trans flag and lesbian flag. If I were to get another tattoo, I would want to get flowers here, like underneath. I didn't. I had the restaurant was just too loud, and I had a lot going on. You'll see why. I filmed the whole video about it. It'll be up early next week. Uh-oh, Silas. That's not good. Okay, let's read the menu. So, how long does it take me to grow out my hair? I haven't really cut my hair in a significant way in over 3 years. I do have a tattoo. No, I didn't see West for B. Can a mod or a couple mods go through and see if there's like something in the comment filters that is blocking a lot of people saying things? Because I have a feeling there's something in there. Maybe like thin it out a little bit. Try again, West for B. I know. I'll have a mod go through and check. Thank you, Jay. So you have a chance? Yes, 100%. Thank you, Jess, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are now 4 away from our goal today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kristen. Okay. Who's a pretty girl? I don't know. Okay. Tea leaf salad. We can't do it. It's one of their signature things here, but it has caffeine in it because it's fermented tea leaf. I've had it before. It's very good. Can't do it today. I don't understand. Yeah, I know. Endless. It's. There's no one who's like looking at your comment. It's. We just have like phrases and words blocked. So there's probably something that's getting caught. It's not like someone there is like looking at your comment and saying, It's automatic. So know that we're not like. Yeah. If you try to type it in a slightly different way or use like numbers instead of letters, sometimes that can be helpful. Oh, thank you, Wes, for being. I'm sorry too. People are cruel, and I think a lot of times people will form this opinion on me from, like I said in my recent video, like from video clips that get passed around or whatever. But I'm just out here doing my best, trying to make a positive impact. That is really the intention, and I think so many people doubt that, and it stinks because I'm really here to make positive change. If I wasn't, I wouldn't subject myself to the amount of hate that I get. Thank you, OK, for subscribing. Thank you. It's infuriating. Yeah, it's infuriating. It totally is. Shocked that the world has so much prejudice. Yeah, same. Did you always have tough skin, or did it grow after you transitioned? It definitely grew after I transitioned. It was something that, like, I think I was always destined to have tough skin, but it wasn't always there. No. Am I at the vegan restaurant? No. We were here last week. I subscribed to say this. Okay, what did you subscribe to say? I'm ready. Okay. Please be something nice and not hateful. Hi, Jalen. Thank you. I'm good. I'm having a nice Friday. I keep getting distracted from the menu. Do I ever go clubbing? I'm not a clubbing person. Trump or Ben? What do you think? Making positive changes. Thank you, free spirited. You're very sweet. Thank you. Evermore. Hello, Avita. I just subscribed to comment nice things. I follow God and still love you. Awesome. Love to hear it. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, again, nothing against anyone who's religious. Honestly, I think if you really are living as like a modern Christian or whatever, that it makes sense that you would be accepted. Like in a perfect world, I would expect someone like that to be more accepting. It's crazy that that's usually not the case or often not the case. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to like either of them, but there's only one clear answer. And I really don't like talking about politics at all. But yeah, there's only one answer. Exactly, Silas. Ever been to Scotland? I studied abroad in Glasgow for a whole semester. I love Scotland. Yeah, I love Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh, been to the Highlands. Love it there. They are real. Liz, they are real. They're real lemons. They're dehydrated lemons. Yeah, they're real. Exactly, children. I hate it. From Aberdeen, nice. Fitch is doing. The beef capital of Scotland, Aberdeen. No, I don't think we'll do Fundraiser Friday today. My parents just went to Croatia. Nice, Veronica. Yeah, the thing about Fundraiser Friday is like the last time we did it, it really was kind of like a pretty poor showing, and I want to do it right. I want to plan ahead, and I haven't had a chance to. But I'd like to do something soon. Okay. Thank you, Free Spirit. Let's read the menu. I keep on saying that. No, Jess, keep commenting. I love to see comments. It's great. It helps keep the conversation going at the very least. So, okay, tea leaf salad we cannot do, and it's that stinks, Charlotte. I'm sorry. Roti platha, which is the handmade buttery multi-layered flatbread. You can add coconut curry to it. We did that last time with the coconut chicken curry, and it was one of the best things I have ever had in my entire life. So maybe we do it again. Hi, Megan. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday, so I'm making up for it today. Samosas, or samusas as they call them in Burmese food. It's samosa instead of samosa. It's basically the same thing. Alondra, this is Amazon. Thank you. Is this place expensive? Yeah, it's kind of expensive actually. Yeah, I mean it's not. Oh my God, breaking the bank, but yeah, I agree, Nat. I agree. We're gonna make something happen. Okay. Sorry, Hope. Sorry. Okay. Calamari. Don't like calamari. Ginger salad, which we had last time. It was good, but I want to try something else for an appetizer. They have a rainbow papaya, fresh spring. Okay, so it's a spring roll with tofu, fried garlic, fried onions, green papaya, vermicelli noodles, and a tangy tamarind vinaigrette. Now, that sounds pretty good. Jamie, you should definitely go to a Pride event. They're fantastic. And thank you, Troy. There is pan-seared dayboat scallops, Hokkaido sashimi grade scallop, lemongrass, chili jam, and blood orange supreme. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Hi, Jace. Also, hen of the woods mushrooms. They're tempura mushrooms with pickled tea leaf aioli. Tea leaf, caffeine. So, Grampian Pride. What's that? The spring roll, probably the one out of those I like the most. Yeah. So, yeah, the spring roll probably the thing. I wonder because I'm not big into tamarind, but I think I would do it. It's for Aberdeen. Gotcha. The spring roll because we did the ginger salad last time. The samosas, the fried samosas, also you could do that. They're like basically puff pastry with curry, potato, and peas on the inside. High heart. ASMR, I've never thought of doing it officially, but I don't know, maybe. What I studied at Glasgow, I just like did random classes. It was mostly I was mostly just there to have fun, and I don't even remember. I think I took one on Gaelic, which is the one of the language of Scotland, or like they speak it in the north of Scotland. I think one on like I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. Which University of Glasgow? Yeah. Thank you, Jays. I should take up ASMR, maybe. Maybe I will. User 22, hello. Okay. Yeah, Gaelic. And in Ireland, it's Gaelic. Different. Okay. They have the mains. I think we'll probably go for the spring roll to start. Even though I'm not big into tamarind, I think we can try it. Now, they have a soup called the mohinga, which is rice noodle soup with seared local cod. And I think last time we decided we didn't want this because it's a little bit fishy. Red onion, cilantro, soft boiled egg, and a chickpea chip, which is the dish of southern Burma. Interesting. I could, but I don't know. I want to try it the way that the Indian, it's actually Burmese, but very close to Indian. Thank you, Edith. Thank you, Mrs. Park. The other thing is the short rib cow soy, maybe, braised beef short rib, wonton noodles, curried beef bone broth, Chinese sauerkraut, soft boiled pasture egg, and Burmese chili crunch. Sorry, Charlotte. Hope things get a little bit better. They have a whole branzino, which is a big fish. They have hawker garlic noodles, sweet chili sauce. They have superstar fried rice. Oh, thank you, Hope. And Burmese fried chicken. Now, the thing that they have that we got last time. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Should I straighten my hair or curl it? I don't know. That's up to you. Thank God, Charlotte. We like that. Superstar fried rice. It's a organic chicken leg, chili jam, sweet heat sauce, and Burmese pickles. There's a lot of unknown factors in there. I would probably go for the superstar fried rice, which is maybe more of a traditional one. Now, here's the thing. Last time we got coconut chicken curry and the platha bread. Hello, Ginger Nat. Thank you for subscribing. And that was so good, y'all. It was so good. Now, should we do that again? which I'm kind of leaning towards. Or we could do Hi Jordan. Hi Ginger Nat. Thank you for subscribing. I'm glad you're here. Or I know you've been here, but glad you're back. Need your help. Okay, go curly. Curly. Should we do it again? The fried rice is like, it seems, I'm sure it's good, but like the soup seems like it would be more unique, right? Versus like the fried rice. Bridgerton isn't really my speed. Is being trans a factor when traveling? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of places I can't go because of that. Ginger, thank you, Ginger, for subscribing. We are one away. Jose says hi, hello. I think I'd probably be between the soup and the curry. Places can't you go? I mean, there's places that, off the top of my head, that a lot of people wouldn't want to go. But if you just like Google places that are not kind to trans people, right? That's where I wouldn't go. Go soup. Soup I haven't done. The coconut curries. I've been craving it. Y'all. I think I just have to. I mean, I don't know. I kind of just want it. It was just so good last time. And with the bread, like this like buttery bread, and you just like, all right, I'm craving the tea. It's so good. It's all so good. All right, we'll do a poll. I can't promise I'm going to abide by it. I don't know what happened there. I paused for a second. Poll. Okay, quick poll. Smile for the coconut curry with the buttery bread. Frown for the short rib curry soup. Smile for the curry, frown for the soup. Thank you, Edith. Yeah, I think I just have to do the curry. Spring rolls and the curry. I'm craving it. I'm just craving it, y'all. Yeah, I think you're right. Joseph emoji says it all. Speaking of which, Jillian, thank you so much for the gift. Jillian sent $12.23. Thank you, Jillian. That's so nice. They said, "Hey Lily, glad I found you on TikTok. Keep fighting the good fight. But can we have an apple pie cooking live stream with a prayer hands emoji, an apple pie emoji, a red heart emoji, and a laughing emoji?" I mean, maybe. I haven't done a cooking stream for a while. I used to do them more often. They take a while to prepare for, and I kind of it takes away sometimes from the conversation which I'd like to have. I think it's important, but I'm open to it. Either way, thank you, Julie. You're very sweet. Mwah. Thank you for the gift. How often do I cook? Many times a week. I mean, it's not just like I go to restaurants. I will cook. I don't always like do anything fancy. I have foods that don't take very long. Sometimes I'm more like warming things up or taking things out of the freezer. But yeah, I'll be back when the food. Thank you, Jess. It's nice to try something different. Yeah, it sometimes is. Yes. I'd love to see you in purple/maroon. Ooh, I don't wear much of those. Am I Burma Love? No, close though. Okay. Yeah, all right. We're going to do the coconut curry with coconut rice and a roti plata. We're going to do a rainbow papaya spring roll. And we will almost certainly do a dessert. We're also going to do a mango lassi. So, what's my favorite food? Oh, geez. You'd have to give me like a genre of cuisine, and then I can help with that better. All right, let's open the floodgates. Y'all ready? All ready? Let's talk to people. Hope I don't get attacked. So I hope you don't either, Stephanie. Although by saying that, you might actually be opening yourself to that. But I hope you don't. How do my parents react to me coming out? Very, very supportive, Maya. Super supportive, super nice. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Bex. Hello, everybody. Hi, Anita. Hi, Cindy. Do you think bottom surgery will affect your current love life? No, I don't think so. I mean, it'll put it on pause briefly. Oh, my podcast is unavailable. Okay, I'll check that out a little bit later. If you can DM me about it, I'll look into it. I haven't made a podcast in a while, so I don't know what happened. But thank you, Esmeralda. Thank you, Addie. Hi, everyone. Do you see all the hate I've been getting recently? I see it, and people are very mean. It's true. Thank you, Chase. Thank you. My earrings are real dried lemons. It's true. Yeah. They are real lemons. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Sunrise. I am back at the place that was really good last week. Yeah, we're back. I just had to. Thank you, everyone. What about the mean things that I do? What mean things do I do? Because I think a lot of people say that I do mean things, like I'm rude to servers, but I think I'm actually very kind to servers. Like, like very kind. I. Uh, what do you do if life throws you lemon? You make them into earrings. Thank you, Judy Lynn. Thank you, Addie. Misinformation? What do you mean? What kind of misinformation? I really, I'm telling, like, I'm at the point where I want to ask, like, what misinformation? Because all the things that I say are, like, I know I'm a controversial person, but the things that I say, I really don't think are that controversial. I mean, I think maybe it's more of like a way that I go about saying things, but like, there's no trans people out there unless they're like one of those conservative pick me trans people that are like, we shouldn't be allowed in bathrooms, right? Like that's, I'm just making content, speaking to it. Yeah. Thank you, Ava. What bathroom do I use? I use the women's bathroom. I'm attention seeking. What do you mean by that, right? Like, I mean, if you're going to be on camera and talking and being a content creator, you got to be looking at least a little bit to be in the spotlight, right? Anyone who's a content creator, you have to believe in yourself. Yes, I believe in myself. I just. Thank you, Kaya. Thank you, Megatron. Hello, M's Fruit Arrangements. Lip filler needed. Pass. Thank you, though. Hi, Way Ray. Thank you so much, New York girl. Thank you, Lainey. English to Spanish. I speak English. I wish I spoke Spanish. I speak very broken French, though. Where to get my earrings? On Etsy. Why would I say that at Disneyland? Because I was at Disneyland and I felt inspired to make a video. So that's why. Am I on estrogen yet? Yes, I've been on estrogen for 3 years and some change. Are surgeries expensive? Yes, they are. They are. Half Spanish, cool. What's for lunch? Well, we're gonna order soon, and you'll hear it very soon, as soon as we order. Thank you, Tina. Do you want kids? No, I do not want kids. I'm not trying to get too heated today, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, you made the Disney video around kids." Like, they're acting like there was an audience of kids that were, like sat next to me and, looking, paying full attention to me. There weren't. There's, in fact, no kid or adult was paying attention to me, except for my mom, who was right next to me when I was filming that video. I mean, if you've ever been out at a meal, or anywhere in public, really, unless you're like screaming or making a commotion, which I'm not. I mean, I'm just talking. You don't listen to the people around you typically, especially if you're like a kid at Disney World who is so overstimulated and like looking for the next ride and tired or crying or whatever it is. Like, kids got better things to do than to listen to me. But even if they were, which they weren't, what I'm saying is not like, I think a lot of people come at it's not just the trans quote unquote issue, but also like just being gay, right? That don't, you can be gay, but don't talk about it around my kids, right? Like, they act like it's something that's going to infect the kids, something that's going to permeate and influence them. Like, that a kid, if they hear about a trans person speaking about their life experience, will think like, ooh, I should do that, right? Like, oh, I should be trans, or I should be gay, or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that you're either trans or you're not. You don't like get influenced, right? I didn't like hear, it wasn't like I'm trans only because one day someone came up to me and said, hey, you should be trans. That's not what happened. I have been trans since the moment I was born, as any and every trans person is, right? So the video was not aimed at kids. It was filmed in a place where both kids and adults exist, like most places. But I just think that criticism is silly. I just think it's silly. Why not voice train? Because I don't want to voice train. I don't really want to voice train, and you don't have to. No one should have to voice train, and I'm someone who didn't want to, so here I am. It's still wrong to be talking about bottom surgery in a big public place. I mean, again, Catalina, why? Why? I mean, if I was having a hip replacement and I wanted to make a video about it, should I not be able to do that in a public place? Why not? It's no different than a hip replacement. It's something that I'm going to get surgery for. It's a big step in my life. A lot of people are curious about it. So I made a video about it. So there's nothing about it that's... I think the core reason that people got so upset about this is because they see this surgery as something that is disgusting or wrong or indicative of mental illness, right? And that the reason, and even though kids weren't listening, but they've convinced themselves that they are, because they think that they're exposing the kids to this like disgusting thing, right? That we don't want our children to have to see that. But it's not disgusting. It's not wrong. It's not indicative of mental illness. It is simply my life experience. It is who I am. It is what I'm thinking about often. So the reason I think it's such a silly response to that video is because it's so obvious that that's where it's coming from, of people who are just so misinformed. So they have such a limited or maybe even no understanding of the trans experience that they're responding with a knee-jerk reaction of something that to something that they don't understand, that maybe they could just come back and say like, interesting, right? Wasn't something special. There was, and I still went to the event, but I ended up not being able to stream it. Sorry about that. Misinformation leads to ignorance. It's true. Here's another thing. So my question is, why do you like to get wait staff in trouble for content? Hi, James. Thank you for asking this, okay? I want to address this, and I addressed it kind of in my most recent video. There's this idea about me that goes around, that gets passed around and pushed in videos that I did not make, that use my content, often make money off of my content, that I did not make. That I am someone who enjoys getting people in trouble, right? That I go from restaurant to restaurant trying to get you. If you watch my streams on a regular basis, I am so ready to order.
Okay, perfect. What can I get for you, then?
Could I start with a mango lassi, please?
Of course.
And a rainbow papaya?
Okay.
Now, is that tamarind vinaigrette kind of the thing that's recommended, or is there?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's good. I'm not even that big on tamarind.
They just put it on the bottom. It really is. It's just like a salad dressing. It's just on the bottom, and then they put the pieces of spring roll on top of it. There's not much, but I can also have them put them on the side if you just want to try a little.
That's okay. That's fine.
Sure? Okay.
And then could I also do a coconut curry chicken, please?
Of course.
With coconut rice and a roti plata on the side.
Okay, I do have to apologize though. We are out of coconut rice, so I just have jasmine right now.
Jasmine rice. But jasmine has caffeine in it, or is that the green tea? No.
That's just the tea. Yeah, the jasmine rice is just white rice. It just won't be as sweet. I can put some coconut flakes on top to give you the placebo effect.
Well, do you think in that case, because I got it last week, and I feel like that coconut rice really added to it.
I mean, honestly, you're getting a coconut curry with the chicken already, so that sauce is already pretty sweet with the coconut milk in there. So I think it would be okay with jasmine, but it's totally up to you.
My other option was the short rib cow soy. Is it soy or sway? Sway?
Yeah, sway. It is in a very similar sauce as that chicken coconut curry sauce, and then there's egg noodles in there along with the short rib. I mean, it is delicious also. Okay. You haven't tried it. Maybe it's
Maybe this is the universe telling me to
time
try it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So we'll do the rainbow papilla to start, then
Yep.
we're gonna do the plaza,
Mhm.
and then the.
If I don't think I need the plaza
No?
if I'm gonna do the short rib.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. And then we'll just do the short rib cosplay.
Yes, please.
Perfect.
Thank you, Dylan.
Okay.
Appreciate
Anything
it.
else? Is that all?
No, that's it. And if it's okay, I'll hold on to the
Of
menu.
course, yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Lily, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Also, I remember why I left last Friday. It was my birthday last Friday.
Oh, happy birthday! I'm assuming you turned 25.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you, Yara. So here's the thing. To kind of get back to what I was saying, there's this idea, this really it's misinformation that I am someone who tries to get waiters or servers in trouble. I don't. I love servers. I have a lot of favorite servers. Josephine at One Market, Jim at Bars Presatura, Dylan at what's this place called? Teakwood. The video that I made, that I stand by, of me going and it was a collection over several streams that happened over many months of me reacting to getting misgendered. A lot of people saw that and was like, well, she must be the kind of person that shows up to try to get you. I don't. I show up to eat and to stream and answer people's questions and have a good time. When I get misgendered, that is something that I stick up for myself for, right? And like I said in my recent video, the point is not to get them fired. I don't want them to get fired. And really, to my knowledge, no one has. I can't imagine that someone has. My goal in saying, hey, you misgender me, that's not okay. And explaining, I know a lot of people like to use the phrase, it's like a knife in the heart, right? Because it is. But my point in explaining that is so that next time they have a trans customer, a visibly trans customer even, they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember. I'm not going to do that again. Let me think twice, right? And the reason in those instances I ask for the manager is so that I can tell them as well, so that other servers don't do that. Because it's possible that either their training didn't include the need to use gender neutral language, because it should, or thank you so much. Appreciate it, Tito. Yes. Good to see you again. It's possible the training didn't include it, or that maybe it's just a good reminder for everyone, because it's an important thing. I think people don't quite understand how much it hurts to get misgendered. It doesn't feel good. Even the trans people that disagree with me, of which there are many, I know. I don't think any of them would disagree that it doesn't hurt a little bit to get misgendered. It hurts a lot to me, at least. Even to my most like vehement haters that are also trans themselves, I don't think they would say like, "Oh, I don't care." Right? You want to get gender correct. It's a natural thing. I'm willing to stick up and put my neck out and say, "Hey, I really need you to be better," because I'm a paying customer, and you want to show respect to your customers. So I'm not trying to get anyone fired. This restaurant in particular, Teakwood, they know my pronouns. I never have to worry about getting misgendered here because they know me. And they're all super sweet. And I always try to tip well. It's not even I try to, I do. I typically tip like 25, 30%, sometimes more. I have a lot of love for servers, okay? And I hope that, if you're someone who's sitting here and like, she's just spouting off whatever, maybe today's the day you're like, you know what, maybe Lily is actually, maybe there's a little bit of truth to the fact that Lily isn't trying to get service fired, or that she isn't just going to rage bait people. I'm really not. I'm really not. All right. Someone has a question. Feel free to ask questions. We got some nice gifts that came through. Mods, if you wouldn't mind finding some nice stuff to pin, maybe we can find a nice pinning person. Thank you to Tori. Hello, Tori. Thank you, Pat. who sent $5. Thank you, and said, "Happy Pride, friend," from a silent watcher. 2 white hearts. Thank you, Tori. You're very sweet. Yeah, silent watcher. Shout out to any of my. If you are a silent watcher, I want to say hi to you today. Hi. I know y'all are there. It always makes me happy to hear from silent watchers because sometimes it's easy to forget. Like, oh yeah, there's like a majority of people that watch these streams who never say anything. Hi, Tori. Thank you so much. You're so very sweet. If you're a silent watcher, feel free to say hi today. Just if even if you don't want to say anything, give me the like raise your what's it called, like the raise your hand emoji when you're just like that. I'd love to see it and say hi. Thank you so much, Tori. Also, thank you to Ricardo. Thank you, Ricardo. Ricardo also sent $5, much appreciated, my friend, and said, "For being a strong woman, keep up the hard work." It is hard work, honestly. And I know it doesn't always look hard because here I am drinking a mango lassi and about to eat a delicious meal. But there is a lot that you don't see, a lot of stuff that is not easy. So, anyways, thank you, Ricardo. Mwah. Hello to all of my silent watchers: Rose, Raquel, Franklin, Jordan, Liz. Sorry, I'm starting to read them now. PX, Alice, hello. April, hello. Rand, hello. Lala, Raquel, Chris, hello. Deed, hi. Thanks, everyone. Love my silent listeners. What if I like a girl, but I've been straight my whole life? Please, I want to know. Thank you. Hi, Izzy. I mean, look, um, if you like a girl, you might be straight, but you also might not. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being straight. There's nothing wrong with being bi. You might just be curious. I would first and foremost before don't try to. Hi Jillian. Hi Jody. Hello silent listeners. Miss Mar. Before you don't try to assign any label to yourself because at least for now, there's no need for that. First, just take a breath and think about if you're feeling any guilt or shame. Try your best not to. Try to just excise that because no guilt, no shame needed. And after that, like think about why do you like this girl? Do you have a crush on her? Do you think she's pretty? Do you have an emotional connection with her? Are you her friend? Would you like to be more than her friend? And just think about it and sit on it. And hey, it might turn out that you're bi. And that doesn't affect the fact that you might already have a partner who's a man. Totally cool. Yeah. Anyways, hold on. There was a thank you so much. There was something that was pinned that was pretty good for a second. Can we repin that or someone? Okay, here it is from Maddie again. Genuine question. You said you're interested in women. Does that mean trans women or cis women or both? Maddie, the answer is both. I am interested in both trans women and cis women. Also non-binary femmes, but I always try to say that because it's important. For example, right now I'm dating Emily, who you might see I think she's in my TikTok story right now. It's a picture of her. She is a cis woman, which means that she was assigned female at birth. Unlike me, I was assigned male at birth. I have dated probably more cis women, many more cis women than trans women, just numbers wise. But I love trans women too. I dated a trans woman last year for about 6 months. She was great. I was in love with her. She broke my heart. I don't hold it against her, but she did. So again, no preference. I don't have a preference to the parts necessarily, so much as like the femininity, the womanness, or I guess femininity is a better word. Yeah, because womanness might exclude I would totally date a non-binary femme. What's your opinion on cisgender people who say my gender is not a costume? Coming from a female to male, my gender is not a costume. I think a lot of times I've seen that before, and these cisgender people will they assume that what I'm doing and what you're doing and any trans person is doing is faking it, right? That we have elected to add this extra layer of stuff to ourselves, this like fake performative thing to our everyday life, as opposed to, I would encourage you to ask those people, like, So you say, my gender is not a costume. Be like, hey, what about your gender? Right? Is your gender a costume, or is it just something that you are on the inside? Right? That every day you wake up and that's just who you are, right? You like to wear these kinds of clothes. You like to hold yourself like this. You like to use a masculine or feminine name. You like to be called he, right? This is not a Halloween costume for you. It's just who you are, right? And they would be like, yeah, but like, that's a costume for them and not for me. They're like, well, why is it not for you, but it is for them? Because it's the same thing for them. It just so happens they have slightly different body parts than you might expect. There's no costume happening. Now, drag is a very different situation. I think sometimes people get confused with drag, where they see drag queens who are oftentimes cis men, not always, but who dress up and they make these hyper, I was at a drag show last night. They have crazy cool makeup and big hair and extravagant dresses. And now that's a costume, right? When you're in drag, it's a hyper expression of gender, a lot of times femininity. But that's not what it means to be a trans person. It's not like I'm waking up every day and putting on drag. I don't do drag. I'm not interested in drag. I just am Lily. But when Bobby Friday, who was the head drag queen last night, who ran the event, she's Bobby Friday when she puts on the Bobby Friday costume. But when she's not, she's someone else. She's, her normal expression of self. Bobby Friday is her hyper expression of gender and perhaps self. So it's different. Can non-binary men be feminine? Does that make sense? Non-binary men. So I'm assuming what you're saying, Amy, is can we repin Amy? Or maybe Amy, you can say yours again. So what you're asking is someone who is assigned male at birth, I'm assuming. So people who have the parts that I have, who realize that they are in fact non-binary. So that means that they're not a man. Can they be feminine? Yes. So if I realized one day that I actually was not a woman, but not a man either, and somewhere in the middle, but maybe more on the feminine side, where I'm not quite into the word woman as a descriptor, but definitely not into the word man, but like closer to woman than man, I might be a non-binary feminine person, but I still wouldn't be a man. I hope that helps. Anyone can be masculine or feminine. Yep, that's true. How much do you bench? Someone asked. I mean, if there's a bench available and I want to sit down, like, I have no problem. As long as it's clean. Sometimes benches in San Francisco are not particularly clean, but yeah, I would say like a couple times a week. Thank you, Bethany. Here's a good question from Balin. Do I have any LGBTQ plus friends? A good question. So I'm dating a queer woman. Emily identifies as bi and queer. Some of my best friends in the world are queer. I would say a lot of my closer friends are queer. I think that my friend, like queer to not queer friend ratio is probably about 50-50. Maybe a little bit more on the queer side. Actually, I might be friends with more queer people than not queer people. Yeah. What does queer mean? Queer is just an easier way to say LGBTQ plus. Queer, LGBTQ plus, all in the same thing. You plan on getting voice surgery? No. Try a spring roll. Oh yeah, let's try spring roll. So these are, once again, Rainbow Papia. Thank you, Brinny, for subscribing. Hey, Brinny. Thank you for completing our goal today. We hit 663 subscribers. Incredible. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we'll go sub only again soon. But here, let me start a new goal. We'll go ahead and make it 675. Make it a nice even number. An easy goal. Maybe we'll hit it before the end of the stream. If you want to slide in my DMs, go for it. I don't check TikTok DMs that often. How do I talk to kids about me transitioning? Your kids about you transitioning? You just tell them. I mean, I guess it depends on how old they are, right? If they're younger, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, then you probably wouldn't hit them with like, I am transgender, that means gender dysphoria, blah, blah, blah. You might say something, adults, oh, well then, yeah, you can say like, hey, so I made a huge discovery recently. I realized that I am trans, and I'm going to be transitioning. And, I know you still call me mom or dad or whatever, but, I'm going to change my name from Janet to Bob. And I'm really excited, and I'm excited to be myself finally. And I know it might be a little bit of an adjustment, but I hope you can see that I'm going to be so much happier now. And that's it. That's really it. All right. I'm going to read this. I want to read this description really quick. Mods, feel free to pin good questions, and we'll turn on sub only soon. These are rainbow papaya spring rolls. So we've got fresh spring roll, tofu. Yep, I see the tofu. Fried garlic. Yep. Fried onions, green papaya. I'm sure it's. Oh! I already messed it up. Papaya, noodles, and tamarind vinaigrette. Do I have family members who have rejected your identity after coming out? Yes, I do. Now, my mom and dad, super supportive. Brother, super supportive. My entire mom side of the family, great. My dad's side of the family, though, not good. My dad is one of 7, and comes from a very, very conservative household. Ooh, that's better. So when the news broke that I was trans, it wasn't even like a let's think about this. It was immediately devil, like the devil. Oh, you're the devil. It's done. Um, I knew that was going to happen because I've known them my entire life, so there was no like question that was going to happen. So I pretty much blocked them on everything before they could say anything hurtful to me because I knew what was going to happen. I didn't give them a chance. And since then, they have proven why that I never gave them a chance, and I'm glad I didn't. I can't imagine that I will ever speak to them again. Now, to be clear, my dad has a particular sibling who is cool, and that sibling's children are also cool. But everyone else, no. They don't get to watch me thrive. I mean, I know for a fact that they follow me and they check up on my videos and stuff, but they don't get access to me. All right, let's try the spring roll. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's very fresh. That's very fresh. Crunchy. Nice lettuce in there, nice crunch. Flavorful. The tofu adds some nice protein there. Hello, Aaron. It's great. A little tomato in there. I think this is probably slightly different. They might have replaced papaya with tomato just based on availability, but these are great. I'm surprised that I didn't think I would like this. I knew I was going to like it, like at least to a certain extent, but it's very good. Like really good. Mm. Wow. This is why we put napkins on our lap. Why am I against caffeine? I'm not against caffeine. I think it's great if you drink caffeine. It's just I was drinking too much of it, so I had to stop. It was bad for my health. But now it's great. What's our goal for subscribers? Thank you for asking, Courtney. I think we're at 675. Do you believe gender is a spectrum? How would you reconcile that with being trans? Yeah, totally. Totally gender is a spectrum. I mean, there's no real need to reconcile because it's already, I mean, it's basically what I've been talking about for a long time, right? That there is a gender binary, right? So there's men and women, be them cis or trans. But there's a lot of gender in between and a lot of gender above and below and to the side and in every dimension. Trans people, non-binary people are trans. You know, if you are assigned a gender at birth and then you say, actually, I'm not that gender, I'm this gender, right? For me, I was assigned male at birth and I was like, oh, I'm not a man, I'm actually a woman. But for a non-binary person, it's, oh, I'm not a man, I'm actually something else entirely, right? because gender is such a vast, broad thing. I would say even calling it a spectrum kind of implies that it's two-dimensional, and that's not even fair, right? There's so like gender is such a versatile thing. So, um, totally, totally, I would say that gender is at the very least a spectrum. Um, would you ever adopt a kid and raise them as a mom? No, I have no interest in being a parent. I will never be a parent. I don't want to be a parent. I'm so happy being childless. Mm. Mm. Wow. That is so good, y'all. All right, we're going to turn on sub only for a little bit. Turn on sub only for a little bit. Except for Nugget. Of course. Well, Nugget is my child. He is my fur child. I can imagine that probably for my entire life I'll have a dog or dogs. But not a human child. Would I date someone who already has children? I have, and I would. Katie, who I dated last year, she had a kid who was 10. Never met him. We didn't date long enough to, but it was in, even if we had lasted longer than 6 months, I never would have become a surrogate mom, ever, because that's not what I want. At absolute most, if I was dating someone and they had a kid and I was with them for an extended period of time, I would be a fun aunt. Do I drink alcohol? No, I don't drink alcohol. Thank you, Vanessa. And if anyone wants to subscribe and ask me questions while we're in sub only, you certainly can. It's $2.69 for the first month. All right, mehen. Somehow you're getting around the rules, and I don't like that. You got to subscribe to be able to chat. How my Lily's lovely subscribers doing? Y'all, this stuff is so good. This is mango lassi. Look at this. Mango. So good. Thank you, Jimmy, for subscribing. You got your nugget mug? Oh my God, Tiffany, you have to send me a picture of that. Wow. There is a Nugget for President mug, and Tiffany is a proud owner of that. How's hair removal going? Please send a picture. How's my hair removal going? It's good. I actually don't have electrolysis this weekend because I'm waiting to hear back from my surgeon. I sent my surgeon new pictures of the hair removal progress, waiting for him to message me back. How would I describe the mango lassi? Sweet yogurt drink with like mango, like pureed mango and lime. It's kind of like almost like drinkable sherbet, sort of creamy sherbet. Heaven. Oh, I don't know about that, Holly, but I appreciate it. Surviving but not thriving, says Katie. Yeah, I know Katie's not feeling well. Sorry about that. Did you get your toast? I know you're going to make toast. Thank you, Brinny. It is very good. Lassi is my favorite. What restaurant? We're at a Burmese restaurant. Yes, Trish, absolutely. Trans rights are at risk. Oh, no, totally. I guess when I say stay away from politics, I mean like bickering over individual politicians. Like, I don't care to talk about that. I absolutely am engaged in politics when it comes to trans rights. Make no mistake. But I'm just sick. I don't even want to see the T word in this chat. I don't want to debate over that. That's stupid. Thank you, Donron. Wow, Donron has brought us to 666 subscribers. We are now at the devil's number, 666. What does that say? I don't know. Thank you, Tiffany. So yeah, right. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Tanisha. Salty Lassi is awesome. Yeah, I love that too. At this point, will FHS come before bottom surgery? It's possible. I don't mind one or the other coming first. I don't have like a whichever one happens first. Great. I want both. So It'll just depend. My consult with my surgeon is in a few weeks. So with my FHS surgeon, facial harmonization surgery. So we'll see. I don't know. After that call, I'll probably have a better idea of, when they'll be able to do it. It could be a few weeks. Thank you. Could be a few months. I don't know. And I don't know the same about bottom surgery either. Thank you, Tiffany. Kept it down. Good, Katie. Kept the toast down. Yeah. Same TBH. Yeah. Brinny. Hi, everyone. Love your outfit. I agree. My fashion has changed a lot. Bills. I'm not sure what you mean, banana. Got a couple new subscribers. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling down. Do you think gender is fluid and can change over time? I think it's highly unlikely, highly uncommon. Gender fluid people are fluid every day, but yeah. Also, Johnny, thank you for subscribing. Hello. What's the drink? It's mango lassi. Thank you for subscribing, Johnny. Oh wait, who was 667? I think I missed whoever that was. Who was that? Just so I can say thank you. Hello, Liliana. This is a mango lassi, so it's like a sweet yogurt drink. Thank you, Bridget, for subscribing. Hello, we're now 669. Pretty cool. We're 6 away from our goal. Oh, Johnny, weren't you 666 though, or were you 667? Maybe I misread. Either way, thank you for subscribing. Kyle, I love you. You're talkative today, Kyle. How's it going, friend? Kyle's the best. Looking gorgeous as always. Thank you, Gabby. 667. Cool. Thank you, Tipsy, for the hearts. But yeah, I don't really have much planned this weekend. This week has been a very exhausting week. So I'm not really sure where. I might just end up on the couch for a lot of it. I got Elden Ring. Ooh, thank you, Jimmy. That's very nice. Thank you, Jimmy. Squeeze Bends. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Hi, Trish. And I know L. Thank you, Jimmy. That is so sweet of you. I know those galaxies ain't cheap. So they all go to making the stream happen. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's gifted today so far. I appreciate it. Makes the stream possible. 669. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're at 669. I wish. Ooh. I'm telling y'all. Mango lassi is something that I could drink every day. Like a 4 p.m. drink. Ice cream so good, lady. I don't know who that is, Yara. Is that like an advertisement thing? Thank you, Jenny. You're very sweet. Ice cream so good. Hi, Erica. I'm good. Yeah, I'm tired. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Got some stuff done. Hung out with Emily a little bit. She slept over. We went to dinner last night. Went to a drag show. That was nice. And after this, I really probably just go home. Snuggle with Nugget a little bit. He's feeling a little under the weather. Happy Friday, Ashley. So, yeah. There's this one escape room that I've been wanting to do, but I don't have people to do it with. So I need to go and find a group of people that are already doing it, because you can sign up and do it with random people. So I might have to try and do that this weekend. I'm sleeping all day. Oh, you got your period. I'm sorry. Sorry, AL. I know, who was it? There was someone who was in bed with cramps today in our server. I remember seeing the comment. If you're watching, I saw your comment, but I forget who said it. All right, I want to open the floodgates a little bit. It's a little quiet in the subscriber chat. Thank you, Ashley. It was Rihanna. Got it. I remember now. Have I ever met any agender people? Have I met agender people? I'm sure I have. I don't know if I mean, statistically, the amount of trans people I've met, I'm sure I've met some agender people. I don't remember anyone ever saying to me specifically, I am agender. There might be some agender people, or one or two people in particular that might be agender in our server. I'm not sure. Agender means that the concept of gender doesn't even apply to you, which is interesting. But yeah, that's what it means. Am I a big reader? No, I'm really not. I'm not a big reader. Was I afraid to come out to my family? Afraid, yes, but I knew they would be supportive, and they are. Yeah. What food have I not had yet? There's a lot of African food that I want to try. Like fufu, I know, is like that, having it's kind of like a squishy bread that you pull and then take food with. It's like finger food almost, and that's on my list. Never tried it. I've tried a lot of food, just not that. Cess, these are loops, Bridget. Yes, and if Cess was the top, thank you, Brooke. How's my friend Kate? Oh, how is Kate? I haven't thought about Kate in a second. I don't know. I'm hoping good. I haven't talked to her in a while. She lives on like the other side of town, and she's very busy. I know the last time I talked to her, her job went from like regular busy to crazy busy. Um, so I don't know. I hope she's doing well. Thanks for the reminder. I might reach out to her this weekend. No, you said you don't want biological children, but would you consider adopting? No, no. It's not just that I don't want children of my own. I just don't want children, whether they're mine or someone else's. Not interested, even a little bit. Am I open to dating any race? Yes. What products do you use for your curls? I use leave-in conditioner. Paul Mitchell Tea Tree leave-in conditioner. Thank you, Party Like a Llama. Hello, welcome. 670. We're 5 away from our subscription goal. Thank you, G's956 for subscribing as well. Brings us 4 away from our goal. God, this makes me so. I'm the fact that we have like this safer place. It's not perfectly safe because anyone can subscribe, but it makes me happy to be able to just kind of turn things off and turn things on when we want. It's nice. Thank you, Way Ray. All right, let's give it a try. Mods, keep an eye out for good questions, and we can pin the ones that might lead to a nice conversation. Thank you, Calm Spaghetti. Hello, good to see you. Yeah, protecting my peace, exactly. Thank you, Adore. Hello, Maddie. Jasmine rice doesn't have caffeine. I know. I think when I think of jasmine, I think of jasmine tea, which is often green tea with jasmine. So my brain went like, jasmine tea has caffeine. Does jasmine rice? No. Is all my bottom surgery paid for? No, it's going to be like $4,500. Hi, Candace. Happy Pride Month. African food is good. Yeah, I mean, I've had Ethiopian food and love it, but I've never had fufu. And I don't know if there's a particular part of Africa that comes from. I wish I knew. Am I religious? No. What drag show did I go to yesterday? It's called Drag Me Downtown. Skincare routine or products? Honestly, estrogen is the thing that does the most work for my skin. It's great. All the gifts towards it, I mean, to a certain extent, but also before I can pay for bottom surgery, I also must pay for rent and groceries and health insurance and dental insurance and Nugget when he needs things like that. Gifts all go towards keeping the stream going, which means making sure that I can spend 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, every day, doing this. Will I ever get voice reconstruction? No. Mention on Polly. Do you want to be married someday? Maybe. I'm not opposed to it. Do you only date men or women? I date women and non-binary femmes. Thoughts on JoJo Siwa? I have no thoughts on JoJo Siwa. I do not follow JoJo Siwa in their journey. What did I order? We're now waiting on a short rib curry soup. Do you date trans women? Heck yeah. I love trans women. If you're a trans woman and you're in the area, the Bay Area, hit me up. Oh, speaking of which, thank you, Dylan. Oh, this looks so good.
Can I get you anything else?
No, this is perfect. Thank you. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. Let me move. Look at this. So this is short rib cow soup. Suey. Braised beef short rib. That's in the middle here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like right under the egg. Wonton noodles. You can see like the crispy things on top. Curried beef bone broth. That's at the bottom. Chinese sauerkraut. I think that's what that is, like the green stuff there. Soft-boiled pasture egg on top. And Burmese chili crunch, which is that. It's pretty good, huh? Taco Bell for lunch. Oh, but I love Taco Bell. I haven't had it in so long. It's just there's not really a Taco Bell near me. Can I take estrogen if I'm not transitioning? I mean, a lot of times cis women will take estrogen during menopause. So if you're going through menopause and your doctor prescribes it to you, then yeah, totally. It's not just trans women that take estrogen. people can take estrogen for a number of reasons, and the same for testosterone. A lot of cis men take testosterone as they get older, um, as they, sometimes you hear about low T. That's a thing. Yeah. Women with PCOS take it. There you go. Or, people who have PCOS, not just women. Sometimes trans men can have PCOS. Very valid. I had to take progesterone during my first 12 weeks of pregnancy. Great point, Sarah. Hormones are often involved in people who are looking to get pregnant. The IVF, in vitro fertilization, comes with a pretty intense and difficult hormone regimen for people who have ovaries, can give birth, have a uterus. Hello, shooting star. Also in birth control, yes. So if you take birth control, you take estrogen. Estrogen is a very, very commonly used thing that a lot of people take for whatever reason. Do you ever think you're interested in men? I've never, ever been interested in men, ever. Yep, people who have PCOS, totally, totally. Well, here's a good question. Aren't you scared that bottom surgery is so final? Good question. Here's the thing. I think a lot of times people think like, oh, bottom surgery, you can never go back. It's true. But because sometimes people can't, cisgender people often aren't going to be able to imagine themselves ever doing that, because why would they? You're cisgender. You're not going to get a gender affirming bottom surgery. But because they can't imagine it, they often will say like, well, if I can't ever see doing it myself, then why would anyone else do it, right? Why would you do it? And if someone is choosing to do it, then there must be something wrong there. But there's really not, because I feel very disconnected from my body in a lot of ways. I think a lot of people do for different reasons, but downstairs I feel very disconnected. I see myself down there and I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I know the version of that I want, and it's very attainable via bottom surgery. And it's also not a decision that is taken lightly. It takes so long to get bottom surgery. Not only do you have to get on wait lists, do you have to find a surgeon, wait for months sometimes, if not years, to even get seen for a consult. And then once you do, you have to start your hair removal process, which means hundreds of hours of lying down on your back on a table and having someone zap every single follicle bit by bit. Every time that zapper goes into a follicle, if you don't want bottom surgery, if you're not sure, you have a million reasons to stop. It's expensive, it's time consuming, and it's painful. So by the time you arrive at a place where you're ready to go and actually get bottom surgery, it's been years. And also, you've been working toward this for a long time. So people, the question is like, wow, it's not reversible, it's so final. It's like, yeah, that's the point. This is something we've been wanting for a long time. It's not a spur of the moment, like, you know what, this weekend I think I'm going to get bottom surgery. No, this is a process that starts at one day, and then years later finally comes to fruition. So don't worry, we know what we're doing. There's a 99% satisfaction rate with it too. So the people who have gotten bottom surgery are happy with it. Am I ace? No, I'm not ace. And I'm not going to change my voice. Am I excited for estrogen to start working? I mean, I've been on it for 3.5 years, and let me tell you, it's working. How's my ramen? Oh, good question. Shall we try? Of course, sunshine. Thank you, Joe. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I don't stream on the weekends, but probably be back on Monday. Have I always felt uncomfortable in my body? For a long time, yeah. Someone said it doesn't sound like it's working. I'm gonna tell you this. Estrogen just it's probably maybe the most common question that I get. Like, either when are you going to change your voice, or why has your voice not changed? And some people assume that because my voice is still deep, that I am not on estrogen, but I am in fact on estrogen. Estrogen does not make your voice higher. You have to voice train, which involves a lot of practice. And it's something that I'm just not interested in. I'm under no obligation. There's no like woman committee that meets and is like, well, in order to get your woman certification, you must have a higher voice. That doesn't exist. It's I can have whatever voice I want to, and I do. I mean, I feel great about the clothes I wear. I feel great about the makeup that I put on my face, the kind of hairstyles I do, you know, all these different things that I feel feminine because of. And I'd be sad if I wasn't able to do these things. But changing my voice and making it low or higher is just not one of those things that I'm going to do. There's no mandatory checklist to be a woman. There's no like you have to have this, you have to have that. You're a woman if you say you're a woman. If you feel like a woman, you are a woman. And I am. Why did I wait so long to transition? Because sadly, it took me a long time to figure it out. I was pretty zonked out for a good portion of my life, for some reasons that I can't talk about too in depth here. But needless to say, my power to interest, I had a lot of stuff going on, and it made it very difficult to even do day-to-day things without being miserable, much less like figuring out something as big as that. But a lot of people know very early on in life. You meet a lot of trans people who'll be like, yeah, I realized at 5 years old. It's common. Oh, hi Mike. Hello, I'm here. Someone said, can I consider myself a dog? No, because being a dog is not a possible way to be a human. But being a woman is. Being a man is. So, yes, of course, you could identify as a woman. There's no possibility of any human being a dog. So, no. Did I date before transitioning? Yeah, I did. I did date before transitioning. I had a whole bunch of girlfriends over the years, and they failed eventually, every single one of them, because I was miserable. I was the problem. I was the problem in every single one of those relationships. And if well, I hope you don't, but if you did ask any of my exes, I'm sure they would back it up, and I would agree with them that I was the I was the the weakest link. Um, I know I'm eating. I'm eating. It's still very hot. It's not quite. How tall am I? Anyone want to guess? Have my dating preferences changed since my transition? Only that in that I am way more comfortable dating trans girls now, because before I transitioned, I was in denial about being trans. So like it was very difficult for me to even consider talking to a trans person, because I knew that when I did, I saw myself in the mirror and it was like, I'm not ready. But now that I've transitioned, it's like, oh yeah, trans girls are super hot and I love them. Yeah, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall, or 5 foot 12 inches. I prefer to say that. Very good. Did you watch Inside Out 2? Um, I probably won't watch it, but I'm aware that there's a theory that Riley is non-binary, or queer at least. I'm very interested. Has it come out yet? Has anyone here seen it? What are we eating today? This is a short rib curry soup. Although it's kind of more of a stew here. It's great. Oh, but I haven't seen it. Okay, came out today. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that there's like I don't know, but like there seems to be, it seems like she might have a crush on another girl, Riley, in Inside Out 2. It's not entirely clear if it's like a friend thing or a crush thing, but it'd be cool to see a queer kid in a Pixar. I would say if anyone's going to do it, it's Pixar. So yeah, Pixar is um, not afraid to have queer characters in their stuff. So um, what gender do I prefer to date? Women, and femmes. What am I eating? I am eating a coconut. Well, actually, hold on. It is a short rib cow suey, which is like a braised curry short rib stew situation, and it is great. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everyone. What does it taste like? So the opening flavor is curry, spicy curry, creamy. There's like definitely some coconut milk in here, cilantro and basil for sure. The noodles add like a nice kind of noodly texture for whatever that's worth. They're just like egg noodles. There's a little bit of a chili crunch in there, like some crunchy garlic. The egg adds a little bit like additional decadence to it because it's still kind of yolky. And yeah, I mean, it's great. The beef rib itself, the short rib itself is quite fatty, which is what short rib is supposed to be. So this is very much like a decadent meal. It's very rich and it's good. Hello, Justice. Do I have a religion? Technically, I was raised Jewish and I worked in the Jewish community for a long time, but I've never really felt religious. And honestly, like working in the Jewish community was fine, but it was mostly like a job more than anything. And I enjoyed my time for the most part there, but I'm happy that I do what I do now. Weekend plans? I really don't have any yet. I got to figure something out. But I'll probably play a lot of Elden Ring and listen to a lot of podcasts, which is what I tend to do when I have nothing else to do. Play the video games, snuggle with my dog, listen to podcasts. It's like my thing. I thought I had a boyfriend. What made me want to be a TikToker? Well, I didn't go into it saying I want to be a TikToker. I went into it thinking I want to be a content creator, which is still what I would call myself. Just so happened I started streaming here because it made sense, and here I am. But I want to be a content creator because I think I'm good at it. I enjoy doing it. I'm good at talking about things. I don't really have stage fright. I don't have an issue going to places with a camera. I like talking to people. I like meeting people. I like it. That's why. And it makes me feel good that I can make a positive difference in some people's lives. I know there's people who watch these streams who really feel comfortable and safe here, and that means a lot to me. Because honestly, the feeling goes both ways. About to get some Chinese food, nice. Well, here's a good question from Kirsty. If you prefer women, would it be classified as a lesbian relationship? So, for example, I am currently dating Emily, who's a cisgender woman. I am a transgender woman. We are two women in a relationship together. Yes, we are lesbians. Or, well, it's a lesbian relationship, I guess you could say, a femme relationship. Emily is not a lesbian, she's bi, but I'm a lesbian, so yeah. It's what you always wonder. Well, there you go. My pronouns are she, her. Do you like McDonald's? Every time I go to McDonald's, I enjoy myself, but I almost never go. The last time I went was a few months ago, and that was the first time in years. I went because I was super hungry and had like 20 minutes to burn. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Food looks delicious. I know. I'm gonna keep eating it. Well. All right. Hey says, could you please explain what cis is? It's CIS, not SIS, but sure. It's basically just the opposite of trans. I'm transgender, which means that the gender I was assigned at birth, I was assigned male at birth, is not my gender. I realized that eventually. I was like, oh yeah, no, this doesn't work. It's like I got a pair of shoes when I started my life that just didn't fit me. And I was like, oh, I need to switch shoes. I need to transition from the pair of shoes they gave me to the pair of shoes that actually fit. But for people who don't have to change shoes, who their shoes are the same for their whole life and they never have a problem with them, they're cisgender. It means you just didn't have to change. That's what it means. It's the opposite. They're opposites of each other. I think a lot of people will have ascribed this insult. That's an insult. It's not an insult. Trans is not an insult. Cis is not an insult. It's like being left-handed or right-handed. They're just opposites. There's no one isn't better than the other. It's just a way to describe people. It's an adjective. Someone said I like for. Oh, thank you, Roxy. Do you ever get nervous filming in public? No. Can you explain non-binary? Yeah, if you're not a man and not a woman, you are non-binary. You can be a man, you can be a woman, you can also be neither. And there's a lot of room in between there. So that means if you are neither man nor woman, you are non-binary. And also, all non-binary people are trans. That's a question I get a lot. Am I left-handed? Yes. All right. Yeah, Marissa. That's a good question. Why don't say biological instead of cis? Biological woman, cis woman. Why don't you say biological woman? Good question. So biological, at its absolute most basic definition, means related to life. Bio means life. Biological related to living things. So, I'm biological. My dog is biological. An apple is biological. The tree I'm looking at is biological. It's all biology, right? So what is a biological woman? Well, sure, it's a woman who is live, but that's not what it's getting at. It's actually, the word biological in this case is implying that it's a woman who's always been a woman, like naturally or inherently a woman, as opposed to something else of someone who, became a woman or switched to being a woman, which, when you say that there's like an inherent version and then like kind of like almost like the people who came later to the game, it suggests that people who aren't biological are lesser, right? But in reality, first off, trans women are not lesser. But more importantly, I never became a woman. I was born a woman. I've always been a woman. I'm sure I was born with the body parts I have, but that doesn't make you not a woman. It just means that people will guess that you're probably a boy when you're not necessarily a boy. So again, biological implies there's like the quote unquote real women and then trans women, right? It's like less than. But when we use the word cis, it means that both trans women and cis women, inherently women, there's no like better version. And it's way more objective and less like, there's less like implication. There's no implication about the words cis and trans. They just describe a fact. Yeah. Thank you, Dia. I think I need to go down one belt. Whew. It's filling. All right. I know anytime I describe this that people get very upset. So we're going to go sub only for a little bit. Hello, subscribers. How's it going? How do you know if you're non-binary? If you don't feel like a man and you don't feel like a woman either, you might be non-binary. Yeah. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Tara. Hello, Aaliyah. How's it going? Would you consider Botox? I have nothing against people who get Botox. Not for me. You're fine, Marissa. Thank you, Lady Cray. Hello, World of. What's going on, everyone? Hello, Katie. Checking in. How you feeling? Hello, Emily. And also, if you're subscribed, like if you're someone who is considering subscribing, but $2.69, like, oh, I don't know. If you subscribe, even if you just have one question, hi, Carissa, $2.69, maybe it's worth it. I will answer your question, I promise. Even you don't have to worry about being offensive. It is, I'll let you know, but I won't hold it against you. It's like less than a pack of gum to get a question answered. Or you can just hang out and, be like, oh yeah, subscribe. I support Lily. That kind of thing. Thank you, Trish. Let's read a gift or two. I think a couple came through and I saw them. That's Trish saying hi reminded me. Thank you, Tara. Trish sent, well, first off, just so, I haven't said it yet today, but these gifts, the one that I'm about to read, anytime someone subscribes, anytime, even like the TikTok gifts, like the galaxies and the roses and all that stuff, they all go to the same place, which is, I like to think about it as a metaphorical gas tank. Thank you, Melissa, for subscribing. Hey, we're 2 away from our goal. Very cool. Thank you, Bonnie, for subscribing. Ooh, we're 1 away now, y'all. Who's gonna help us hit our goal? You, y'all. And every time someone subscribes or sends a gift, which like Trisha, I'll read it in a second, Trish, it fills up the tank, right? The tank being, I need X number of dollars every month to pay my rent and my health insurance and buy groceries and pay for this food for sure. But like, it's bigger than that because I do this full time. I don't have a traditional paycheck every 2 weeks. No, I didn't, West for B. I think I got filtered. So really, y'all are like my boss. If you like these streams and you want them to continue, this is the only way it continues. The people who give know this. Trish knows this. Thank you, Deb, for subscribing. We hit our goal. We hit 2 goals in 1 day. Thank you, Deb. I'm not sure, West for B. And BB, thank you for subscribing. I think we just went above our goal. Thanks, everyone. Wow, you're so sweet. How did we get to 678? I think I missed a couple. Oh my God. Thanks, everyone. This is awesome. Y'all are the best. Love y'all so much. Thank you, everyone. Well, next goal is 700. Next goal is 700. 700. I miss you. Hi, William. I did. For some reason, it didn't show me, but thank you for subscribing. And if you subscribed and I didn't say your name, please let me know so I can say it. I want to thank everyone. Thank you, Annika, for subscribing, and Holly for subscribing. Hello to both of you. 680. 20 away from the new goal of 700 subscribers. Y'all, we're on pace to 1,000. I'm telling you. I think we can hit 1,000 in the next month or 2. I really do. Maybe even sooner. Thanks, everyone. Anyways, thank you. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you to Trish. Thank you, Monica. Hi. Who sent $20. Y'all, that's a lot of gas in the tank, Trish. Thank you. Thank you. And they said, here's the Friday with a party face emoji and a wonderful weekend. Love you. Oh, hold on. And a wonderful weekend with, one of these. It's kind of like touchdown, but it's like, I don't know what that's called. But anyways, they said, love you, hand heart emoji, black heart emoji, hug emoji. Thank you, Trish. Thank you for putting the gas in the tank. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Veronica. Much appreciated, friend. Thank you for the game bow. I love hanging out with y'all. I am so honored that this is my job, that I get to do this 5 times a week and more on the weekends. I have so many friends in the lovelies. It's great. Trish is one of them. I'm honored to call you a friend. Thank you, Trish. I will have a great weekend. And thank you, Margaret. Also, scrolling up a little bit, 1,000 by Monday. There's no way, Brooke, but I appreciate your optimism. Am I open to having or adopting children? No. I have no interest in children, adopting them, having my own. I don't want to take care of kids. I don't want to have to deal with that in my life. I have so much respect for parents, but I don't want to be a parent. I just don't. Hi, Brooke. Thank you, Destiny. The green is good for my skin tone. Thank you, Kaylee. I agree. I'm finding there are a lot of colors that work for me. Yes, my puppy is my child. Did not see it, West for B. Maybe try and put some random periods in there, some random emojis to break things up, like spaces in between words. I promise I will get what you're saying, even if it's a little bit confusing. I'll figure it out. I promise. This dress in pink, I have a orange and blue version of it. That's like the same shoulder thing. No, Nugget's not here today. Yeah, periods instead of spaces. Nugget's not here today because he is a little bit sick. Nothing to worry about, but let's just say that he must have eaten something. Thank you, Joe, for subscribing. 681. He must have eaten something in the last day or 2 that messed up his digestive system, because I woke up to some surprises this morning that were not fun to clean up, but it's okay. He can't help it. So I didn't really want to risk that. I think he just needs to rest. Thank you, Tanya, for subscribing. Hello. 682 subscribers. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. This is so stinking rich. I don't think there's any way I can finish this. It's like 3 meals in one, but it's great. I wasn't able to finish last time either, and like I was full. Oh, can you repeat it, Samantha? I'm sorry for missing your question. Feel free to repeat, because I don't. It could have gotten filtered. Tell you what, send the question again, and then after that, be like, send a second message that's like, I sent my question, so I can know if I saw it. Like, I'll be able to say if I saw it or not. Thank you, Trish. Following me. Very sweet, Trish. Here's T Hill. You sent it? Nope, didn't go through West for B. I'm sorry. There must be something. Hey, could a mod maybe look through once again the filtered words and see maybe there's something that's tripping West for B up? Because there's been quite a lot of filtering happening today. Maybe there's just like a keyword that's on everyone's mind. I don't know. No, Samantha, great question. I don't know. Just curious, what gender goes on one's ID after transitioning? Good question. And thank you, Stacy, for subscribing. 683. And Vic for 684. Look at us. Look at our community growing. We have 16 more to go to 700. So cool. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so I'm sorry, West for B. I think one of my mods or a couple of my mods will just like go through the keywords to triple check. I'm sorry. But once you change your name and gender, which I have done, I used to be Nick Contino male on my ID, but now I am Lily Contino female. So it says F on my female license. It says F on my female. No, it says F on my license. Or well, it's not a license because I don't drive anymore, but I have like a state ID that says F. Yeah. I see some keywords getting deleted, so maybe that will help. That's awesome. I know. It brings me I cannot explain to you the joy. Okay. All right, Hayden. I believe you. I believe you. That's good to know. That's good to know. I thrive to be a passenger princess. Well, to be fair, it's not like I don't drive because something happened. I'm 31 years old. I started driving at 15. And I was driving all the way up until I moved to San Francisco at 27. So I've got lots of years of driving under my belt. But once I got here, I learned that it's like $350 a month for a parking spot. I'm not joking. Like any parking spot in the city is roughly going to be about that. And then car insurance, and then I realized, oh, nice, Donovan. Thank you, Gina. I realized like, oh well, if I can like walk to the supermarket, I would save so much money. And cars are, the public transportation is so good anyways, or at least it's good enough that I can use it to get where I need to go. So that's what I do. Can you please say hi? Hello, Ash. Hi, and thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Nelly. Yeah, I think I'm almost done with this. As good as it is almost, I mean, I wouldn't say it's too rich. It's not too rich, but this is like decadent. This is a noodle beef curry soup stew thing. Like, oh my gosh, so rich. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, also short rib tends to be very fatty. Thank you, Kay. What is the process to change your ID? You just say so. Not quite. Sorry, West for B. There must be a word in there. Maybe try it. If there's a word you think might be on the filtered list, like use synonym. Connection went out. I don't know why the connection went out, but I'm still here. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could help. if you really want, you can like send me a cent on Venmo and ask it, because there's no filters there. But favorite thing to do in SF besides eating out, meeting friends, hanging, walking around, shopping. I like shopping. It's back now. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But here I am. All right. I'm done with this. I cannot anymore. Thank you, Holly. Ooh. Jerry. Hello, Jerry. You still here? Thank you, Kay. How do I find cool places to eat? I don't know. I spend time looking for stuff because it's part of what I do. And I try to try new places, and this is a new one. This is newer. We were here last Friday, but I was craving it again, so here I am. Jerry, hello. Jerry sent $10, which is so nice of Jerry. Thank you. And said, hi, Lily. Love the dress today. And once again, every time Jerry sends a gift, I always must point out that Jerry's profile picture on Venmo is the AMC logo. As someone who loves going to the movies, I always appreciate it because I like going to the movies. I might even go to the movies this weekend, and it will be an AMC movie theater because that's the one that's close to me. So they said, I think I read it. I'll read it again. Hi, Lily. Love the dress today. Much appreciated. You're so sweet. Mwah. Thank you, Jerry. Loving the green booth. Me too. It matches what I'm wearing very well. Favorite hobbies besides finding cool places to dine? I love escape rooms. I like playing guitar. I like walking around. I like hanging out with friends. I like going to like festivals and stuff. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Piano bar for dueling pianos. Nice. Now, Hayden, your birthday is tomorrow? Is that, I'm remembering that correctly? Thank you, Claire. Do I stream on Twitch? I have a Twitch, but I haven't really been streaming on it much. I'm thinking about it. I've not heard about that, Kendi. Tomorrow. Okay, well, happy early birthday. Hayden's turning 25. Mazel tov. Thank you, Kathy, for subscribing. 685, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. 4 and started tee shots at 12. Love it. Is that what you were trying to say? My son came out of 4 and started tee shots at... Perfect. I'm so happy to hear that, West 4. Thank you for sharing. Congrats to them. You play video games? Oh, heck yeah, I play video games. Currently, I'm playing Elden Ring. Up until the new DLC. I love Elden Ring. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Oh, I'm so full. Anyways. Fortnite. I played a lot of Fortnite in the past, but I don't much these days. Yeah. All right. Shall we let some floodgates open for a little while? I got some beef in my teeth. What is Elden Ring about? You're just like a human that runs around, and there's a big open world, and you get swords and stuff, and try to become the Elden Lord. You can Google it. It's fun. One of my favorites. You want to get married? Do we have to? I mean, guess we don't have to. But I have a feeling there's some people with some questions. Thank you, Kathy. Positive vibes and love to you too. Do you still sleepwalk? Yeah, all the time, like every night. I sleepwalk severely. I need a toothpick, like hanging out. I've jumped out of windows. I have done a lot of crazy stuff. Hopefully, nice questions. Thank you, Aaliyah. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, definitely. No spicy parties this weekend, Amber. Everyone subscribe to get... Thank you, Tara. Let them in. It's Friday. Okay, well, let me read this gift. And while I'm reading this gift, the folks in the non-subscriber chat can type out their questions and get them ready to go. And Brooke, you're not wrong. Oh, this is so sweet. This is from Roxy. Hello, Roxy. Roxy, another one of those lovelies that is just always there and always nice and always kind. Maybe that was it. Okay, Hayden took another keyword out, so maybe we'll have an easier time. Hi, Roxy. Hello. Roxy sent a really nice message. Again, putting gas in the tank, keeping the stream going, means so much to me. I always see these and smile, and I will read your gift, whatever text you want to put in there. I'm happy to read it. It's very sweet. Thank you, Roxy. They say She says, hello, lovely Lily. Have an amazing weekend. Much love, with 2 purple heart emojis. I will. And I'll probably end up streaming on the Discord quite a bit. Maybe I'll even give Twitch a try. I don't know. Maybe. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. And Roxy, if you're around for that, I'd love to hang out with you, but you're very sweet. We love Roxy. Thank you, thank you. And Caitlin, you got to get on streaming too, girl. I know you got the computer for it. Also, oh my gosh, this is so nuts. Oh my God, Stacy, are you there? Are you subscribed, Stacy? The person who sent this most recent gift? You second this? Yay. Let's do it together. Okay. Let's do it. I have Twitch. It's just at Lillytino. You can go follow me there. I don't even remember the last time I used it. There's like no one that follows me there. Maybe the first time I'm saying it out loud, what it actually is, but it's just Lillytino. Fruitcake. What about fruitcake? We got 3 yays in the chat. Well, I don't know if Stacy, maybe Stacy isn't subscribed, so maybe when we turn on the comments, we'll see Stacy. But Stacy sent $25, y'all. That is really sweet of Stacy, and said, "Happy Pride! You look especially gorgeous today. I'm celebrating being cancer-free for 2 months today. Today's the anniversary, 2-month anniversary. XOXO, y'all. Stacy is 2 months cancer-free. That's huge. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, I can't even. First off, I am lucky enough to never have experienced cancer. And honestly, no one in my immediate family, like, it's only been a few degrees removed that I've been lucky enough to not experience that. I cannot even imagine how difficult that is. And then to come out the other side and be cancer-free at this point for 2 months, like, talk about a reason to celebrate. That is incredible for you. I'm so happy for you, Stacy. You should feel proud of yourself. You should. I hope you're going and having a crazy night tonight because you deserve it. Or whatever that is for you. Maybe it's a night in on the couch with a movie and a warm blanket and a hot chocolate. But whatever it is, you deserve it. And I'm happy for you. And thank you for the gift. Happy Pride. Happy Pride, Stacy. All right, I'm going to turn on the comments. I want to see a lot of love for Stacy, okay? Get a lot of love for Stacy, for all the people who are... I'm great. Could I actually have this box stuff, please? Thank you. And could I see the dessert menu as well? Thank you. Congrats, Stacy. Good. Stacy says, I know some trans people regret changing. Really? That's... Most of the time you hear about people who say they regret transitioning. It's not that there's actual real regret so much as coming out in the circumstances they came out with, whatever it may be, their non-supportive family or friends or their world. They learned an incorrect lesson and maybe even convinced themselves that they're not trans, when in reality, they were just bullied back into the closet. Now, I don't want to say that that's 100% of the time, because maybe someone tries on a name for, thinks maybe they're trans for like a month or two, and, maybe even gets to the point where they're just starting to try with, try hormones. Maybe at that point you can be like, you know what, I'm not so sure. But there's some people who like make it a super long way. And I just don't think I can accept that those people aren't like kidding themselves, to be honest. Thank you so much.
I apologize. Our dessert menu hasn't been updated, but I can tell you what we have.
Sure.
Really. We have a panna cotta. It's a coconut panna cotta with some mango kind of puree on top. We have a black rice pudding that comes with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and some fresh fruit. And then we also have a chocolate lava cake that comes with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Are there like mini versions of any of those?
The panna cotta is on the smaller side. Yeah.
Okay. Give me maybe 5 minutes and I'll think about it. Thank you so much. I am quite full. So we'll see. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about, oh yeah. By and large, you hear about people regretting it. It's mostly just they means they got bullied back into the closet, which is sad. It's sad, but it happens a lot. Yeah, Dylan's really cool. They got a top bun. Need dessert? All right, we'll get something. Did I already eat? Well, we're gonna figure something out about dessert. Panna cotta is delicious. That's true. It is. You know how I feel about Leah Thomas? It's a shame that she lost that bid. She should have been allowed to compete. You believe in my dessert abilities. Thank you. Can you do a cooking live? I'm open to it. You sent a Venmo message to me. Okay, let me triple check. I think I did miss one actually. Oh, a couple. Oh, a couple. Dang, I missed these. Okay. Free gelato. No, we're far away from the free gelato. And also, I don't think that gelato's free anymore because the manager who worked there went on paternal leave and then got fired for taking 3 weeks of paternal leave, which is crazy. So I don't even want to go there anymore. Okay, Adriana. Adriana, someone who's in the chat all the time, both here and in Discord. We love Adriana. There's one of those lovelies that's, not, I wouldn't say Adriana, like Adriana is definitely in the Discord chat, but like, let's say, likes to be in the wings a little bit more and, but like chimes in sometimes. And it's just one of those people that I see and I'm like, oh, Adriana's here. Nice. What's up? Hi. Yeah, I appreciate it, Adriana. They sent a $5 gift. Thank you. And said, happy Friday. Love ya. With 3 purple heart emojis. Mwah. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to an interesting question. Someone sent $2 and said, is there any aspect of being a woman you dislike? From someone named Jenny. No. I mean, other than like misogyny, experiencing that in a more direct way. I don't like that, but I don't know if that has to do with being a woman so much as like inherently being a woman. In a vacuum that doesn't exist. So there's nothing about being a woman, but there's some things about the way that women are treated that I don't like. Sure. Gloria, hello, Gloria. Gloria said, "Hi, happy Pride. I would love to talk about my project for the representation of video game characters." Ooh, that's fun. Very cool. And Gloria sent $10. Thank you, Gloria. Feel free to tell me about it in the chat. I would love to hear about it. What kind of project is it? Thank you very much. It's cool. I mean, I definitely, when I was in college, wrote papers about queer video game characters. There's some of them, and some of them are pretty problematic. But more recently, there's been some great queer video game characters. Yeah, thank you, Gloria. Yeah, I'm curious to hear what you're working on. Please put it in the chat. Also, thank you to Vanessa. Vanessa sent $10. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I missed the first part. I promise I won't say anything more. And if you don't want to comment on it, so no one links you to it, I do apologize. But this anonymous person, who is not the name I said before, sent $10 anonymously. I'm sorry. But they said, for dessert with 3 pink heart emojis. Love ya. With another pink heart emoji. Thank you, Vanessa. I know. Sorry. I know you said anonymous, but I'm sorry. I said it. I wanted to say thank you. I apologize. I appreciate it. You're very sweet, and I will get dessert, I promise. I think I'm going to go, the panna cotta, I think, is probably what I'll get. The panna cotta is, they said it's on the small side. It's something new. I don't really want ice cream right now, because this is basically ice cream. It's very rich. Like, this is rich. Hello, MF Niche. This is rich. That soup was rich. I'm like, ooh, I'm ready to go lie on the couch tonight. Thank you, Dorothy. What do you do in life besides live? That's a good question. I don't know. I think that's all I do. I just live. What about the Kurt Cobain video? Do you still stand by that? Oh, yeah. Hi, Claire Bear. How come I haven't changed my voice? Because I don't want to. It really just comes down to that. I don't want to. If I wanted to, I would probably change my voice, but I don't want to. And I have no obligation to. A lot of women have deep voices. Mine is deep. I know, but I like it. I like my voice. It's also a lot of effort to change. It's a lot of work, and I don't really want to put in the work for it. I put a lot of work into things, regarding my transition. This is just not one of them. I don't have the impetus, oh my God, I really want to change that. It's like, I like my voice. Yeah. Do you know why you sleepwalk? It's genetic. My dad does it too. A lot of people in his family do. Do you like Dylan Mulvaney's content? I think I don't watch her content religiously. I know that a lot of people learn a lot from her, and I think that's great. Is my whole family supportive? For the most part, my immediate family is very supportive. Thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner? What about Elder Scrolls 6? Yeah, I'm excited to play Elder Scrolls 6 in 2054 when it comes out. Do you want to look more feminine? I mean, sure, but I also really like how I look right now. So, have I ever seen Scary Movie, the horror comedy parody movie? I think I've seen Scary Movie too. I don't know about one. Have we had dinner? Yes, but we need to order dessert next, so we're gonna do that. Have you ever regretted what you said on the internet? I mean, I have lots of things that I regret. Some of them ended up on the internet, but they're not any of the videos that I've made on my TikTok account. Hello from Iceland. Thank you. Hello. My favorite piece of media, that's such a broad question. I need it to be more specific than piece of media. That's like there's so many things that are a piece of media. Hi from Florida. You don't regret Disneyland? No, of course not. I had a blast in Disneyland. What goes into voice changing? Just a lot of practice, a lot of consistent practice every day. I know one of my friends really, really wanted to train her voice, and it was like she practiced every day for 6 months and got to a place where she has an incredible voice, cis passing voice now. In fact, you would never know she was trans, like ever. She's gorgeous, and also, but like that was a priority for her, right? She really wanted to train her voice. I don't. I think a lot of people. Don't. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, Shelly, that you say I should regret Disneyland. I simply don't. I think it's actually pretty humorous how personally people took that video. I made it because I was inspired to make a video at Disneyland. I'm a trans person at Disney, and I'm a content creator, so I'm going to make content about being a trans person at Disney. That's what I did. Look, there's a lot of things in my life I regret. A lot of things I will tell you straight up I was wrong on. Things I did that I'm not proud of. This is not one of them. Hello, Sam from England. Do you think individuals should be... Oh, I don't need that translated. I don't want it translated. I want to pin this comment. Do you think before being with a partner, trans individuals should tell them first, also, you're pretty? So you're always going to know, for me in particular, because I'm visibly trans. No one, you're like, the moment you meet me and maybe hear my voice or whatever it is that triggers it for you, I don't hide it. I'm also like a content creator, so it's a big part of my life. It's going to come up almost immediately. But if for some reason it didn't, or if, in the case of my friend who passes 100%, and you would never know, who's had bottom surgery. So like visually down there, it looks, you would have no idea. Like you really would have no idea. Like, trust me, I've seen it. You'd have no idea. I guess my question at that point is, what's the difference? There really isn't. Like, why would someone need to know? Eventually it'll come up, sure. It's not like you're going to, my friend is going to marry a guy and then like 60 years later on her deathbed be like, oh, Billy, I need to tell you I'm trans. And Billy's like, what? No, that's not what happens. It would be like my friend and Billy go on a date. We'll call her Alexa. Alexa and Billy go on a date, and like maybe date 1 or date 2. Maybe it comes on maybe date 3. Like, now Duchess says you can tell, but I'm telling you, you really can't. I'm telling you. You can't tell. Like when you look at Hunter Schafer, look up Hunter Schafer. Do you think Hunter Schafer is trans? Look her up. If you think that you can always tell, Google Hunter Schafer, and you tell me if that reads as a trans woman. It doesn't. She doesn't. It's no. But to get back to it, it's no one's business if you're trans or not. Like, again, it's something that will come up. It's not like you hide. Anyone's going to hide it for an extended period of time. But just like you don't have to lead with anything. You know, you don't have to lead with your trans. You don't have to lead with, your religion. You don't have to lead with anything. It's just whatever you want to lead with, and you discover things along the way. I think a lot of people think, oh, they're hiding something from me. But in the same way that, like, I'm Jewish, right? I'm not really like religious, but that is one aspect of me. I'm not going to put on my profile, my dating profile, like, by the way, just want to tell you up front so there's no misunderstanding, I'm Jewish, right? And if I hadn't said that, like, and on date 3 I said it, they would be like, why didn't you tell me this up front, right? Like, that's not how people act. It's like, it's just one part of you. You don't have to lead with it, right? Right? You don't have to lead with it. You shouldn't be obligated. Eventually, it's going to come up, but you shouldn't have to lead with it. Hello, Braden. Is it possible for trans women to get rid of their Adam's apple? Yes, and I will be getting rid of mine. Hopefully later this year when I get facial harmonization surgery. Yes. I think we got another gift that came through from Kathy. Kathy, you still here? Yes, surgically removed. Yes. Kathy, you still here? Kathy, I think, subscribed today. Kathy's been very generous. I've heard people had worse phone calls in public compared to Disneyland. Yeah, totally. There's like these videos where people, Kathy, if you're here, please say something so I know you're here. But those videos of people who will like pretend to be on the phone and have like nasty conversations on an escalator and film people being like, oh, what? Oh, like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Those videos. It's like, you could maybe question those. Even still, it's like, whatever. But I'm simply talking about my life experience and educating people and hopefully trying to do it in a fun, interesting, and accessible way. My earrings are from Etsy, Kim. They're from Etsy. Thank you. Ooh, who sent that? Happy Friday. Who sent that one? I don't even know. Someone tell me who sent that. I see Claire Bear is sending roses. Whoever that was, thank you so much. I see you now, Kathy. Hi, and hello, Olive. Kathy sent $25. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Olive. And they said, just because you are awesome, with a red heart emoji. My brain skipped a beat there. You're so sweet. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. Good to meet you. I would imagine you've been here before, but this is maybe one of the first streams where I've been like, oh, Kathy, hi. You subscribed, you sent a really nice gift. I think you sent a corgi thing earlier. All very appreciated. Thank you. And thank you for keeping the stream going. This, it's a lot like PBS or NPR, where you'll turn on the radio and for 2 weeks every year, they'll be like, now you don't like NPR, but if you want NPR to keep existing, like, become a member. Because it only happens with support from viewers like you. And that is exactly what this is, right? Now, the difference with NPR and me is that NPR or PBS or whatever, very big, right? So even, your $5 gift to NPR makes a difference, but your $5 gift to me has like 1,000,000% more impact because I'm one person, right? I'm not a big organization. Could I do the flan, please?
Yeah, the panna cotta.
Oh, yes, that's it. Yes, thank you. It goes a long way. I'm just one person. And look, living in San Francisco is expensive, but in terms of like operating costs of NPR versus Lily's life, it's a big difference. So your gift goes a long, long way. And I appreciate it deeply. And I always feel, I always try to communicate the gratitude because I always feel so gracious. I know sometimes I can sound like a broken record of like, thank you so much. Thank you. But like, I am so So grateful for y'all supporting this in this community. So thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Enjoy your stream. So I'm so happy you do. I enjoy them too. SH, these are lemons. Lemons. These are dried, they are desiccated lemons. You can see there's the rind and like the wedges in there. So, yes. Would I ever get facial feminization surgery? Yes. Hi, Anna. Have I ever been to Pittsburgh? I've been to Pittsburgh. Never been to Pittsburgh, much less Pittsburgh Pride. Okay. Streams are one of my favorite parts of the day. Thank you. Can we see the fit? I think I could probably stand up really quick. Y'all want to see the fit? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay. What do you think? You like? You like the fit? I got my brown boots on. Doc Martens. We like? Yeah? You like it? Thank you, Olive. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Kaylee. Look cute with sandals. Yeah, I could have worn sandals. It's a little chilly out, and I had a bit of a ways to go to get to this place. So, yeah, I figured the brown belt and the brown shoes would work. So, I've lost weight. Yeah, I've lost about 15 pounds in the past month or two. Yeah, been working on that. Where are we eating today? We're at a Burmese. You don't like it, you love it. Thank you. The dress was made for you. Thank you, Brittany. What I have to eat today. We started with a spring roll. It was very good. It was like a Burmese spring roll. And then we had a short rib soup, which was also very good. And now we are going to get some mango panna cotta. Do you not have social anxiety? Not around things like this. I get social anxiety sometimes, specifically around in like very loud, crowded places. I'll get anxiety. Have I ever thought of a different hairstyle? I mean, currently I have my hair in a ponytail or a bun. I sometimes do ponytail. I sometimes wear my hair down. Sometimes I'll do pigtails. I've been known to do space buns. It's been a long time though. Thank you, Anna. Is it Anna or Anna? You probably told me before. If a fan ever came up to you, would you want a conversation or do you not like public? Oh no, please come up to me if you see me. I love meeting people. If you run into me, you can absolutely say, hey, want to take a picture? I'm happy to take pictures. I've never given an autograph before. If you want to be the first person to ask for an autograph, I would be honored. But I guess the modern autograph really is taking a selfie. Who asks for autographs anyway? I mean, before we had anyone and everyone had a camera on them, which everyone does these days, autographs made more sense. But I've taken plenty of selfies. Anyways, yeah, feel free to approach me. I missed your meal earlier, but sushi rolls, yeah, they were so good, Kathy. They were so good. And I had sushi last night. I just didn't stream because it was too loud. I was out with Emily. I thought I was going to stream. It ended up being impossible. But yeah, am I going to Pride? Oh yeah. Do you think that? Okay, here's a good one. Rillin says, "Do you think parents should have to pay if their child wants to transition before 18?" I read this in the same way if you were to ask, do you think parents should have to pay for antibiotics for their child before they're 18? Yes, of course. It's essential healthcare that that child needs. Now, really, no one should have to pay for it. It should be free. But that's a whole nother story. Yes, of course. If you're a parent, you should pay for your child's healthcare. It's very simple. Thank you, Celie. Hello. Thoughts on, I mean, people of all religions. Great. I have no prejudice towards any religion. Ooh, this looks good. Thank you.
Of course.
And could I have the check, please?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you so much. My religion, I am Jewish, but I'm really not practicing. So, mostly just culturally. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. Trying to show you without it, you know. We've got the panna cotta in there, which is like kind of like a sweet custard situation. Some mango puree, some strawberries, and mint. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. But is there some? Oh yeah. Here's a good question, Annika, or I think Annika, the way it looks like Annika. Is there a type of insurance to cover surgeries? Yeah, totally. So, in a perfect world, insurance wouldn't even need to be a thing because everyone has the right to healthcare. We have insurance. Insurance companies are very slow to catch on to covering trans needs because at the end of the day, gender affirming care is like any other necessary kind of healthcare. Okay, it's not like a cosmetic thing; it is essential. I am lucky enough to have an insurance provider that acknowledges this and understands it. So all of my transitioning costs are covered. Now, covered doesn't mean free, but it means much less expensive. So I get my estrogen covered, my progesterone covered, my facial harmonization surgery, bottom surgery, all these things covered. Laser hair removal covered. Um, it's becoming more common, but it's still not common enough. I hear you, Claire Bear. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for the confetti. Yeah, I'm happy too. And I'm lucky to have it. Not everyone has this. Yeah. How far am I in my transition? I've been transitioning for 3 years and some change. Am I going to get implants? No. Voice changer? No. Mr. Nugget's at home. He's under the weather today. He just ate something weird, I think. Hello, Christine. You consider transitioning essential healthcare? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's gonna be fine. But I think he had a bit of an upset stomach. All right, let's try. Oh, this is already. I can already tell how rich this is gonna be, y'all. It's just like heavenly. Thank you so much. Here, let me get you my card. Thanks again for having me for so long.
Of course, anytime.
Ooh. I'm sure I'll be back again.
Love that. We'd love to hear that.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, I dropped my little thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Guessing game? We can definitely do guessing game.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Oh. All right. Shall we play the guessing game? I'll tell you what, we'll put on sub only for the guessing game, okay? This is a panna cotta. Do you think transitioning is essential to mental health? Yeah, sunshine. I'm going to be totally honest with you here, okay? If I hadn't transitioned, I wouldn't be here. I would not be on the earth anymore. It's sad to think about, but I came close. Transitioning is something that is life-saving for a lot of people. I would say most trans people. I came really close a couple times. And I'm glad I'm still here. But like, close. And the thing that saved me 100% was transitioning. And I'm not the only one telling this story. I bet the majority of trans people you ask came really close. Really close. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Let's go sub only for a little bit longer. We can play the guessing game, okay? Thank you, Monica. How'd I figure it out? There was a moment in October 2020 when I knew I had to do something and I had to figure it out, and I worked hard and I figured it out. Yeah. Okay, we got a mango lassi. We also got a tisane, which I don't think they charged us for, which is very nice of them. A rainbow papaya spring roll. You can't guess in pounds, Katie, because I can't do that conversion in my head. A short rib cow suey, and a panna cotta, which brought the total to blah, blah, blah. And then I tipped, on top of that, I'm trying to think, 30-ish percent, like 29, 30%. Okay, dollars and cents, ready, set, go. I'm going to say within $1 this time. You have to get within $1. Because I see a lot of people are already very close, so I'm going to say within $1. Itch, itch, itch. Oh, I think someone came close enough. Oh, that's so close. Someone was just a few cents off. Thank you so much. Just a few cents off. Keep guessing. Oh, so close. So close. Y'all are all roughly in the right territory. No one's quite there. No one's quite there. Oh, that's close enough. Someone got close enough. So, Kathy E, you came so close. You were like 10 or 11 cents off from $1. Christy guessed $89.90. Before tip, it was $70.61. I tipped $20 on top of that, bringing it to $90.61. Kathy, you had guessed like $89.50 something, and I was like, oh, so close. Next time. Christy, you of course win. Now, does anyone want to guess what Christy's prize is? Anyone want to guess? Should have remembered sales tax. I don't want to guess Christy's prize because it's a big one. Now, of course, if you've been on the stream before, you know that Christy wins nothing. But also, what does she win? She wins nothing, but she also wins everything. Thank you, Katie. Even though you've won nothing, you've also won everything. I knew you could finish the sentence. Which means that you have my admiration, my love, and my respect. I have a book. I keep it in the nether realm. I write down everyone's name who ever won. And then I send that to the World Record Book. Check Guinness. You'll be in there next year. Do another game. Oh, you're already so admired, Olive. Don't even worry. Oh, thank you, Christy. Joining at the end. Hi, Kay. We did. We enjoyed the meal. It was great. We're just finishing up with a panna cotta here. Thank you, Becca. Kathy, you get an honorable mention. Nothing. Emily. Oh, geez. All right, y'all. What a nice day. I am so tired. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take all the... Bye, Becca. Have a nice day. Of course, Kathy. Today has been fun. Today, my plan is to go home, take my makeup off, put on some sweatpants and a comfy t-shirt, walk Nugget, go home, then come back from the walk, and just vegetate. I've heard about some people calling this rotting, like ROTTING, rotting. I don't really like that. I like vegetate. Mm. Mm. I'm going to vegetate. I want to grow sprouts, you know? Thank you, Olive. They're real lemons. How warm is it here? It is 60s? Let me guess. I'm going to guess 63. Let's see. It is currently... Weather app is being annoying. 68. I take it back. In Kentucky, they call it wallering. Wallering. Taking me away from Indiana. Hey, San Francisco, we're ready for you. We got plenty of fun things. We got fun tourist activities. Garroting. I have a heat wave. Yeah, 68 degrees. Because that's what my watch said. I'll check again. Maybe it was wrong, but can you stop trying to tell me how many miles an hour the wind is? I don't care about the wind. Give me the conditions. Yeah, it's 68. Yeah, 68 degrees. Go home and veg out. That's another good one. That's what my mom says, veg out. Need a state that supports me? Yes, you do. I bet you're struggling in Louisiana. Louisiana. 68 is perfect. We got another gift from... Who's this? Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee sent $5, which is very sweet, and said, Maybe give Nugget some treats on us with a smiley face. Hope he feels better soon. Thank you, Kate. I will. I need to find a treat for Nugget that is like, what can you treat a dog that has some stomach issues? Maybe some rice. Maybe I can get some white rice on the way. You know, that's what I'll do. I'll get him some white rice. You can have rice for lunch. What do we think? CBN can't be fluffed. Yeah. Oregon weather is... Oh, is it? Interesting. I've never been to Oregon. No, never been to Oregon. Cereal bones? What's that? White rice and plain chicken? Yeah. Pumpkin too. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get him a nice little thing of rice. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Help soothe his stomach. I know there's those little like microwavable rice things. UK thing. Rice, yeah. Cook some chicken. Yeah, I could do that too. Come see me in Oregon. I mean, hey, I'll let you know if I'm there for sure. Always settles. Our Shih Tzus tell me, yeah. My parents have a Shih Tzu named Puffin, and he's so cute. Gravy. Oh, bones. Okay, I understand. Yeah, maybe. I also have this like mushroom fiber, psyllium mushroom fiber that you can get in like big jars, and it's just like this. It's like any other fiber powder, and I give it to him every day. So I gave him a lot of it this morning to hopefully just kind of, you know, firm things up. You know, dog plays sick. I believe that. Okay, everyone. Thank you again. Thank you to everyone who gifted today. It means a lot, as always. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. Where did we end? Where did we end our subscriber count at? 685 subscribers. Incredible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to my moderators for, you know, making their thumbs sore, as they often do, to keep this community as safe as possible. Thank you, Olive. Love you, too. Thank you, Carissa. If you want some extra streams over the weekend, I am on YouTube, where I post all my old TikTok streams. I post a new one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you haven't watched, if you've never watched any of the old streams, there's hundreds of hours that are all free that you can just go in and put on, and they won't stop until I'm back on Monday, probably. I also have a Cameo where you can get a very inexpensive personalized message from me. I also have an Amazon wish list if you want to look at that in my bio. I just added, if you want to buy me a cute dress, I have like $30, $40 dresses on there. If you want to like, I'll shout you out, of course, when I wear that, and I will wear it, I promise. I put a lot of like rockabilly, hi Usagi. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Trish. I put a bunch of like rockabilly. Yeah, I'll do the storefront soon. But yeah, I have rockabilly stuff on there if you want to like dress me up like a Barbie. I have Patreon too, but TikTok subscriptions are good. I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. I love you. And so I'll wait for someone to say it. Oh, thank you, Llama. I will. I'll have a nice veg time tonight. I'll give Nugget a head pat for you. Thomas got it. Stay lovely. I'm still here. Sneaky, sneaky. Don't tell anyone. No one's allowed to know that I'm still streaming. This is now a secret stream. And if you tell anyone, you're breaking the secret stream code. We are now in the stream clubhouse. Thought your phone was done. You got Lily rickrolled. This is one of those sub-only lives, which means that everyone, unless you are subscribed, you only get 60 seconds. So everyone who was watching when it ended, their 60 seconds are about to run out. You gotta subscribe to keep watching. Even the $2.69. You want the stream to keep going? It can. It can't keep going. You should feel cool, Llama. We are now in the Cool Kids Club. All right. I think I have everything. Put this in here. I'm too good at that, I know. For a secret stream, don't tell anyone. I'm gonna unplug my battery. By the way, if you're ever wondering, this is what it looks like. I put this on the back of my phone. I have this huge, thick, with 5Cs battery pack, and I have a whole bunch. I have 2 of these in particular, and I have 1 other one, but they're lifesavers. If I don't have a battery pack with me, like I can stream for an hour tops, and the phone is done. So I always have them with me. Also, thank you, Sophia, for subscribing. Someone and Marissa. Some people wanted this, and Bree. Some people's 60 seconds ran out. Hello, welcome. So just sub to stay. Thank you, Marissa. It means a lot. Much appreciated, friend. Y'all get to see my sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sunglass action. Okay. I have my phone. Y'all are here. Do you want me to leave you? I can leave if you want to stick around. Like, don't let me be the reason that you leave the restaurant. If you want to order more, I can leave you. Just let me know. Phone, keys, wallet, the rest. I think we're good. Thank you, Carmen, for subscribing, and Peggy. Llama would like to order. You better order quick. I am on one today, y'all. Leave us pizza money. Well, here's the thing. Are you going to be nice to the babysitter this time? Because last time, the babysitter did not give you a good report card. They said that you were asleep at 2 in the morning. Hi, Carmen. Don't forget you. Thank you, Ashley, for subscribing. So you have to behave, all right? Emily made like an extra hole in my belt because I needed one this morning. Get a coconut curry. What did the babysitter do? What did they say that you couldn't jump on the bed? You know you're not allowed to jump on the bed. Thank you, Emily. I kind of have to be a little bit more buttoned up sometimes. I can be a little goofier when it's sub only. This is what I'm like on the Discord when I stream like all the time. People are just, choose to make me the villain. Gabe, thank you for having us as
anytime.
always.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm like, nice.
I mean, I enjoyed my meal so much last time I had to come back. So
I appreciate that. No,
I was craving it all day.
Nice. Thank you.
I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Okay, sounds good. See ya. You too. All right. After dark is the best time for snacks. I agree. Now we are mobile in San Francisco, y'all. Oh, thank you, user 236. I appreciate it. I can be a little bit silly sometimes. It's true. I'm not always like trans things. Very serious. I can also be like this. Like this. Oh, I got some in my eye. Like this, like this. Y'all know that song? It's been in my head all like the last 3 days. I'm gonna tell you, as soon as I start singing it, it's gonna be in your head. You ready? It goes like this. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl. Y'all know it. You heard it. You heard it. It's all over TikTok, and it's in my head. Katie already knew because I was singing it on Discord earlier. I've been a nasty girl. I've been thinking, like, how can I make the trans version of that? Because that's kind of how, if there's a trend, like, how do I make the trend? I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Someone's having a pride party. Oh, that's nice. Wow, look at all these pride flags. Would you like to do a group call? Oh, well, I do that on Discord every weekday morning, and oftentimes on weekdays. Like, this morning, I streamed my entire workout. I streamed my entire get ready with me. I was on stream from like 8:30 a.m. to 12:30, maybe noon. We'll call it noon. So if you get on the Discord, you can hang out and you can talk, you can have your camera on, or you can have your camera off and just like type in the text chat. A lot of times people will, put me on Discord and like just work and have me on in the background, even on Discord. So be shy in the Discord, but it's a hoot. It is a hoot. Thank you, Trish. How do we find the Discord? So it looks like you're subscribed at the $3 level, which is awesome. It is the $10 level where the Discord gets unlocked because it's a lot more Like, I'm a lot more unbuttoned and unhinged on the Discord. I, show a lot more parts of me, my goofiness or whatever on the Discord. And I also stream there like literally like 3-4 hours a day. So Monday through Friday, with the exception of some days I take off here and there, you get a lot more stream, like a lot more stream. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Holly. Yeah, Patreon, you can also sub on Patreon. It's also $10 a month. The thing is, like, unless you keep the $2 or the $3 one here, then TikTok allows you to have the sub-only chat. It's Patreon, I do get like way more of your monthly subscription compared to TikTok, which takes a lot, but it's just much easier for some people to do it on TikTok. But yeah, thank you, Olive. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you, Chameleonaire, for subscribing. $6.92, y'all. Love it. Love it. Don't be afraid to chat. Oh yeah, please keep chatting. Don't ever feel like you're talking too much. Before I had the $3 subscription option, I would, and there were only like maybe 150 people subscribed, which is still a lot. I could turn on sub only. And it would be really tough because there just weren't enough people to keep up a conversation. And even now with almost 700 people, sometimes there can still be lulls in the chat. So if you're that person who just wants to keep talking, do it. Keep talking, and I will keep talking back at you because I like talking. Correct, K. 8 subs to 700. We were at 100 something a few weeks ago, Emily. It's true. This is my first time being here after hours. Hey, Joe, I'm glad. And thank you, Chameleonaire. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Whew. Maddie has subscribed. Thank you, Maddie. Hello, hello. Welcome. We're now 7 away. Before I get to the subway, can we get to 6? Can we get there? I don't think there's any way we get to 700 before I get to the subway, which is when we'll have to call it. But I don't know. Getting the other side of my nose pierced. I'm always pro nose piercing. So I'm just going to tell you yes. I subbed at 156. We have gotten so far, Thomas. You've been here for the wild ride. Bye, Olive. Thank you, Grace. The earrings are real lemons. They are real dried lemons that have like a protective shell on them, a see-through shell. Pretty cool. I also have oranges, kiwis, and strawberries that are from the same seller. And I love them. Yes. Welcome to all of our lovelies, says Trish. Winter in Australia. I always forget about that. Y'all have just like the opposite thing. That's crazy. See the question, how you never get my armpits so smooth. Well, thank you. I've had a good amount of laser hair removal on my armpits, and even still, I still grow a lot of hair there. And I shave it. I shave my pits maybe like every 2 to 3 days. Thank you, Emily, for subscribing. We have 6 more to go to our goal. Incredible. Thank you, everyone. I know, they look very real because they are. And I love them. Yeah. Silly question, how cold does it get in Australia? God, I have no idea. I know it's not a question for me, but my guess would be like 30s or 40s. I can't imagine it getting too cold. I always forget yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute, it's been a week, and I look up, like, no, too much hair. Must shave hair. Of course, Gabby. They look like candied lemons. They really do, because they're like shiny, but I guarantee you wouldn't have fun taking a bite into my earrings. No. What's the biggest thing that causes gender dysphoria? Honestly, it's a toss-up, but certainly like tied for number 1 is body hair. I mean, facial hair for sure, but that's mostly taken care of at this point. Body hair, huge amount of dysphoria. Like, even if I see a couple little tiny hairs on my chest, it's like, no, be gone, please go away. That's probably the biggest one. Let me protect you from the wind. We just got a big gust. We're about to be in the subway. What gives you gender euphoria? Oh, geez. Gender euphoria, so many things. Wearing pretty clothes, putting on makeup, cute shoes. When people call me she or ma'am or miss. When people see me as a woman, which I guess is the broadest way to have gender euphoria, but sometimes you can just feel it when people do. Like when I see it, Emily looking at me, I know she sees me as a woman, and it's like, euphoria. Thank you, Nikita, for subscribing. We're 5 away. 5 away. All right, now I don't know at what point the reception is going to give out. So let's keep an eye on the reception because we're going into the subway station in San Francisco. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just call it because I don't want it to like peter out or anything. That's kind of lame. I don't want it to be like, and then go away for the week. So here's what I'll say. Thank you again. Glad we got a few minutes of privacy with only subs. I will be back on Monday, probably, unless for some reason I decide like I need another day off, which is possible as always, but I'm going to rest over the weekend. I love y'all. Thank you, Kathy. All right, everyone. For real this time. Stay lovely.